screens. As I told you before, that Crow making these accusations about our products coming up too dark, and other dumb stuff he's been doing, which we've been able to go in and just debunk all those different theories that he has on doing demonstrations on our black on black demonstrations or screens producing higher white levels versus other black screens, demonstrations of us testing and demonstration that the Phoenix technology producing better contrast levels, better color levels, all together, just producing amazing bright images that his screen paints can't seem to catch up to. And now we're outside right now a little earlier. I was going to do it at 7, but decided to do it at 6. I have some things to do. We got a 1,000 lumen projector outside, 14 feet, and we got a snowstorm showing up on the blackest screen paint we ever developed. Now, like I said, he made accusations that his products could pull up contrast levels equal to black screens. We don't think he's going to be to complete any of the challenges. Pretty much at the end of the day, he's just a bunch of, that's all he does. So he can't back up what his product can do, but we can with no problem. And as I told you, orders are, look, man, at the end of the day, I keep telling you, you can't compete with us on no level whatsoever. Anything you do pretty much is going to end in failure for you. And I told you, if you did this demonstration, that I would basically not place those orders, not have your products coming down here, and we want to run your stuff to the ringer and show people what your product really is. Because at the end of the day, you have a lot of lying about your products. You fake a lot of demonstrations. So he did that demonstration against supposed to be a Phoenix 19. Pretty much on the demonstrations we did today, we pretty much blew that out of the water. Everybody knows you're a fake. Everybody knows you're a scammer. You can't even back your product up. But I'm going to show you what we can do. Whether or not, if you do the challenge or not, I'm going to hold my end up. Now, I said on my end that I was going to have my little projector outside, my Sony 1,000 lumen projector, and I was going to produce a snowstorm on the blackest screen we have, right? Sitting outside right now, at 14 feet right now. And in your demonstration, since you made these claims about your product producing contrast levels equal to black screens, to black screens, your demonstration was you have to be outside with a projection screen, 92 inches or bigger, 14 feet away from the screen, has to be exposed to light, can't be in any shadow areas whatsoever, and you have to display a contrast level on your screen, black and star field. Put a black piece of paper in the middle of your screen, and you have to match that black piece of paper. Now, for those of you who are going to sit there and say, well, Ken, what about you? Don't you have to match a white sheet of paper? No, we don't. You know why? Because we didn't come out and make accusations that our black screens could produce white levels as high as a white screen. Nah, never said that. But he did. Now, again, if you're saying that your product can produce a black image the same as Phoenix or Phantom, they don't produce gray, they produce black. So let me show you what we got outside. I have no idea where the stand's at. There it is right there. Oh, before we go, let me get the time real quick. Make sure I got all this noted. Just like a lot of people didn't know, if you took a white screen and you stuck it in front of a Phantom, up and down, that screen remains keeping its white levels. A lot of people don't know about that technology, what it can do. Let me see, where is the remote control for this hookup in here? We got everything. I got to search for nothing. I got it right up front. Let me turn this on. Alexa, what time is it? 6:13. Let me turn this up so y'all can hear this. Turn my soundbar up a little bit here. Make sure we got this again. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:14 p.m.
6:14. So we're supposed to be 7, but we decided to do it at 6. Look, about to carry the remote control off again. Let me put that over there. All right, so let's go outside and show you what we got. I'm tired. I got a busy day. I got to have all this stuff packed up. If we were tomorrow, this is a projector I'm giving away for free to a customer. So let me show you what we got. First things first, let me show you the measuring tape. All right, so we're starting from here. We're starting from here. Right there. Beginning. Very beginning. Let's bring it all the way down. .14 feet. There's my projector right there. Here's my screen. At 1,000 lumens outside. I mean, come on. You saw the technology inside. Two black screens playing against it. And it was able to produce a white level with no problem. I was throwing black t-shirts on the screen. It was still producing a higher white level. Oh, I forgot. We got to be at 190-degree viewing angle. Kiss the screen. See the individual snowfall, little flakes fall from the sky. Run it all the way across. Come back again. From the other side. From top. Now, in demonstration, you got to be back 14 feet, just like mine is. Same projector, but yours has got to be different. You got to show starfield demonstration with a black sheet, right? Piece of cardboard in the middle, can be any surface, but it's got to be black, and you have to blend that screen because you're the one who made the accusation that you could basically pull, I said, a black contrast level only, not gray. Oh, let me get my stand out here too. I'm finally holding this thing. Now, like I said, whether he does it or not, and he's not going to do it at the end of the day, because everybody on my forum site, Facebook page is saying the same thing. You just gave that man an impossible task that he can't do, because your screen paint don't work. It doesn't. There you go. Now, let's do have some fun. 4K demonstrations. Ooh, isn't that impressive? 1,000 lumens outside. Look at this. Look, hold on. Let's take a walk around real quick. Let's take a walk around. Look around to see real quick. See how much light we got out here. On the blackest screen we ever developed. Boom. Skyward demonstration. Talk too much trash, man. You talk a lot of trash. You can't back it up. I can back it up. That's the difference between my product and yours. I can back it up. Cancel orders, cancel challenges. All you can do is just basically get upset and try to slander my product. And even you can't even do that. Even I can come out here and basically back my product up 100% and crush yours in the same process. Watch this. Red screen. This is your personal mix. Watch this at 1,000 lumens outside. Blow your product out of the water outside. On 14 feet back, 1,000 lumens outside. I still can outperform your product on our blackest screen paint. You asked for it, man. So keep in mind, if you don't do the challenge and I get your product down here, like I said, and not only am I going to sink every ship in your harbor, but I'm actually going to destroy the harbor too. Crow, I'm not playing with you, man. Gloves are off. Your product gets down here, it's done. Nobody will buy your product. When I get done with it, no one will touch it. I'll make sure this stuff is advertised offline. I'll use your screen as a springboard as what not to buy. So you better get that demonstration done today. Since you want to talk all this trash, you better back it up. Can't write checks, and I have the ability to cash them. I will cash it for you. You want 10, 20s, 5s, whatever you want, I'll take care of it. Blue screen. This is an individual, for those who don't know, Crow 1176, an individual has a habit of talking so much trash, but can't back it up. Now, not only did I come in here and show you a white snowstorm, I did it an hour early. And not only did I do it an hour early, but I'm actually blowing your product out right now at 1,000 lumens outside, obsoleting your product. This is supposed to be a lightest screen paint mix right here against my darkest screen. But we all know at the end of the day, he's not going to do a star field. There's no way in the world he's going to be able to do that. And this man just gave us 12 canceled orders because he's terrified of us doing testing against his product. What makes you think he's going to go outside and do the demonstration? He's going to reply back with either insults, which that's all he can do, or basically maybe take a little vacation, or maybe do some reviews on some toys or items, which you usually do. Or try to slam us and say our products are too dark, you can't see them. I don't think you want to do that again after you got that slaughter fest today. But I'll tell you one thing I'm going to give you a challenge on. Tomorrow, if you don't complete this one, I got another challenge for you. That black and white screen paint mix that you made, the one you scanned a whole lot of people on, well, this is what I want you to do. I want you to do a demonstration when you make that exact same paint we did in the demonstration, and then do a side-by-side with all your products at 18 feet back to see if there's a difference. Bet you won't do that one either. But if you want to, I can take my screen and take several black screens and put it against it and stand 18 feet back and see if there's a difference. Oh, wait a minute, we did that today already. Yeah. You don't listen, that's what I'm saying. You don't listen at all. At the end of the day, mind your business. And you have to worry about going to this kind of stuff. LG snowboarding. Wondering if she's working. Oh, there we go. Start the screensaver. Let me show you something you can't do, Crow. You can't do that. That's what you're supposed to be doing right now. And you can sit there and whine and cry and pull this whole Karen routine talking about, oh, that's very unprofessional. No, man, you talk too much trash, man. That's the problem. You talk too much trash, you can't back it up. So, when your Cinemax gets down here, and the rest of your products get down here, we'll run all the tests. And we'll show everybody your product doesn't work at the end of the day. And then what I'll do is I'll reverse engineer your paint, make it better, and I'll give out the ingredients for free. Work on yourself. Next time you do a fake demonstration on my product, learn from it. You're going to regret this one. And tell them people he's not going to do the demonstration. He's no show crow. Oh yeah, did I forget this stuff is ambient rejection technology too? We can have the floodlights on while we're doing this. And blow your screen at the same time too. It just didn't work for you, doesn't it? Ooh, ooh. Oh man. I think I was gonna back down from this? Oh heck no, I love a challenge. My product doesn't cancel out. Interesting. I think your screen canceled out, Crow. Let me show you something. So I'm moving my stuff behind me because you know what that is over there? That screen over there is a black phoenix. $135-inch black phoenix, which is pretty much going to destroy your Cinemax when it gets down here. Let's see what happens. No, I'm just doing this for fun. I already beat your screen already. This is just for fun. So which screen you want to pretty much do the damage? You want the Phoenix over here, or you want a Phantom? Which one? I could trash your screen, either one. Look, your screen doesn't want to stay there. Which one you want? How about we do some Warrior Files? You can do your personal mix and your what's this, the Metallica mix, right? Hopefully this one stays. Oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Red screen. I'll blow it on this paint too. Which one you want? See, this is when I embarrass you badly for running your mouth. Now I'm just trashing your stuff for the sake of just trashing it. Know your place, know where you belong. Your technology in no way whatsoever is anywhere near to what we can do over here at all. Right here with a 1000 projector, that's it. And I'm still wiping your stuff with spotlights on. Blue screen. I had to pull the projector back a little bit farther. We was too close. See, I had to bring it back a little farther back because it was way too close to the screen. See, I can stand all the way back here. Watch the screen wash out. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, at the end of the day, this individual, like I said, has a bad habit of talking trash about my products, has a bad habit of basically making accusations his products can't do. So at the end of the day, we give him challenges that he cannot seem to keep. At the end of the day, he ends up breaking his agreements. At the end of the day, he ends up canceling his orders. We call him the cancel king because, like I said, he makes all these accusations of his product being this, that, and the other. His products are the best, but he can't seem to back them up. So we gave him a challenge, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we gave him a challenge, and the challenge was he was supposed to take a 92-inch screen or bigger outside to do the demonstration. He didn't do the demonstration. He decided to attack our product by saying that, hey, it's too dark, it doesn't pull up. But we were able to come in and show demonstrations, plus the test demonstrations of products that have been tested, to be able to pull amazing images without the screen washing out or fading. Which means our screens could have done the black on black test, which he doesn't do on his products. We do demonstrations on low lumen projectors, like we're outside right now, doing a demonstration that he probably didn't even do to begin with. And at the same time, not only am I actually able to show white levels on my technology, but I can also take his screen paints and I can wash them out on a 1,000 lumen projector. On the opposite side now, there's my projector right here, and that's his product right there. I'm gonna go back and get my measuring tape and reverse it. Okay, so we did the demonstration twice. First things first, this is a Phoenix technology. Over here, this is Phantom technology. I did the projector back here at 14 feet, hitting the screen from here. Now, we got the projector move back in the opposite direction. And we are around, go back to my measuring tape here. There we go. We'll start off at the beginning. The screen starting here, the measuring tape will come all the way up. And we'll show you that we are at 14 feet away from the screen in the opposite direction. And as you can see, on our technology outside, under our under Phoenix, we are producing a beautiful blue level where Crow's products are not producing anything at all. So we went from this end to this end, just to show you how amazing our products are. And like I said, at the end of the day, this individual claims to have the best product or this, that, and the other, claims to talk all this trash about our product, but like I said, at the end of the day, you can't back it up. Where I'm going to come in here and show you what our products are capable of doing. Starfield screensaver. Now in our demonstrations, we're display white levels. In his demonstration, he is supposed to display contrast levels, such as this. Well, not that, but the Starfield. And not only that, we are doing this with the searchlights. Now, the demonstration was to start at 7 o'clock. We started at 6 o'clock. We figured might as well get it done. Now, let's take these off real quick. Let's go over to white 4K snow screensaver. Let's go over to this one. And there you are. That's our technology right there, displaying the star screensaver. As a matter of fact, I think I may want to put my projector down a little bit lower. There we go. That's perfect. There we go. Enjoy. Now, we're going to do two versions of this. I'm going to do one that's actually live, which I just did right now, which we're done right now. See my demonstration right here. And we're going to do another one pre-recorded. All right. I'm going to leave off right now because, again, I have an order at my door and I have to take care of my customers right now, get them taken care of. But as you can see, Crow's screen paint doesn't work. Went outside with a 1,000 projector, switched it up, went over on the 35-inch Phoenix, went over on the Phantom, was able to produce the image on both screens with no problem. White snowstorms. There you go. At 1,000 lumens, at around 14 feet back from the screen. I don't like it when people do fake demonstrations. And like I said, my message to Crow, when your product gets down here, we're going to thoroughly test it out. We're going to show people that your product doesn't work. Since you made all these accusations about your product basically being better than mine and doing the same thing my products can do, well, we'll see. We'll see when it gets down here. I'm going to run you through all those tests. And let's see how well you hold up. I don't think you're going to do too good. Let me go check it real quick, see if I get this package at my door. Let me go upstairs. Let's check our YouTube. Wait, before we do this, before we log out, real quick. Wait, I'm gonna go outside for a little bit, play around with the screen for a little bit before we log out. And I want to go up there and check his account to see if he did the demonstration, which I don't think he did it. Let me get the time real quick too. We should be at 7 o'clock. Because we started at 6. Let me see where my remote control is at, because I did carry my remote control with me for a minute. It's over here. Perfect. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:38 p.m.
It's 6:38. So keep in mind, the challenge starts at 7 o'clock, right? It is 6:38. So we were outside when there was daylight outside doing this demonstration. And now I got it at 14 feet over on the Phoenix. Mind you, the Phoenix was a screen he claimed was so dark you can't see it. But yet I'm outside at 1,000 lumens at spotlights on top of my screen, and I'm producing that image. Look at this. Not only am I outside at 14 feet away from my screen on the Phoenix, but I'm doing this on a 1,000 lumen projector on a spotlight with your screen paints right in the middle of my screen. And I'll show the labels off. Here's your screen paint product right here. It's Crow 2.0. And that's the screen that you displayed in your demonstration yesterday that was so dark you couldn't see it. But yet I'm out here at 1,000 lumens outside, blending your screen on a white level. And this is on a Phoenix. All right. With that being said, I'm going to check his account to see whether or not if he did the demonstration or not. So let's go have a look at the account real quick. See if No Show Crow was able to do the demonstration. Like I said, we can back our products up because our products are tested. They're designed to thrive like that when your products are not. Your products wash out, they fade, they can't produce a proper image. Horrible. And you call your products the best? Even I can go out and do the challenge that I gave you. With no problem. But let's see if you did the demonstration or not. Or you chickened out. Or basically at the end of the day, one time I came in and he had two middle fingers up. You're supposed to be, you're supposed to have a company. You got to be to back your products up, Crow. I went over and beyond on that demonstration, over and beyond. Not only did I blow your screen out on the Phantom, but I blew your screen out on the Phoenix. Then I took your own product and I stuck it against the screen and blended it into a white storm on a Phoenix. The one you talked all that trash about. It's still out there rolling right now. I'm about to do a Facebook demonstration in a few minutes off of it. So, at the end of the day, you can make puppeteers, whatever you want. At the end of the day, your product is trash. It don't work. I can back up my product on any level, but you can't do it. I can give you a challenge. Go out and do the challenge and do it over and beyond. The challenge was supposed to start at 7 o'clock. I did mine at 6. Because I figured, might as well. Let's have a little fun a little early. And then turned around, turned my projector around, and hit the other screen that was a Phoenix. Put your product against that, showed the colors, your screen washed out and faded, and then turned around and put the snowstorm and blended your screen into that screen with 1,000 lumens outside. And you call your product the best. You can't even complete one challenge. But yet, I also too got a stack of your cancellations over there. And on top of that, showing you and exposing you as a scammer. Because I would love to see you explain that video demonstration about you making that product. Because if you don't do that demonstration of making that product, like I said, when your product gets down here, we'll make it. We'll make it and we'll do the matchup. And we'll have other people make it and do the matchup. Yep, told you, gloves are off. And then in April, I'll let my attorneys have a go at you. And then we'll go from there. I'm not done with you, buddy. See, you run your mouth too much. That's the problem. You can't back it up. Here we go. Let's go pop in here. Let's see if you basically did the challenge or not. Let's see what happens, Crow. I don't think you did. Because like my people are saying on my forum site, they're saying you gave that man an impossible challenge. But remember, you don't want to talk to all the trash. So now you got to back it up. So let's go over here, people, and let's see if he did anything. At the end of the day, you go back. He's going to go back to the same nonsense. Oh, the screens come up too dark. We've been there and done that already. Move on. Get the challenge done. Let me see what we got here. What you going? You going to cry harassment? That's what you're going to do? Like when you send us a link to go buy from you, you're going to start crying harassment? That's what it's going to be. You're going to pull a Karen Crow? Oh, man. Don't make challenges you can't do. You want to do a sun killer demonstration next? Tomorrow, Sunday tomorrow, it's going to be sunny day tomorrow. I got that invisible technology. You want to do a demonstration in the sun? Because I'll do that too, but no problem. Got a 150 sitting outside. You want to do a demonstration on that one? All right, then. Or if you want, I'll buy your products right now, all of them, get a bunch of cancellations, and I'll keep building my book. Embarrass you, make you give me my money back. Yeah. You run your mouth too much. It's sad, ain't it? It's sad. He runs his mouth too much. And every time he runs his mouth, there you go. Like I said, my Phoenix is out there blending your screen right now on 1,000 lumens, 14 feet. We did 14 feet one way and 14 feet the other way. Oh, man. Got up this morning, blew out all of your products, blew out the ones we have over here, did the demonstration on the Phoenix motorized projection screen, washed out your product. Went upstairs, pulled out the Phantom, made your UV mix look like a black piece of charcoal in the center of my screen. Even took a screen and went, white screen, black screen, white screen, black screen, white. Please, man. Come on now. So let's see what we got here. Let's see if he did a challenge. I don't think he did at all because he can't back his product. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to order paint for you. I'm going to get another cancellation from my whatchamacallit too because I want 20 of those cancellations. I'm up to around 12 already. Look, he tried to explain that video right there. The day he came up trying to explain that one. So we posted the other one. Please do. There's my video right there. Check it out. Outside, buddy. Done. Just for the fun of it. All right, let's go over here and let's see what we got. Now, when we get done, we're going to post you as a scammer. And you are a scammer because all the people that are buying from you, those products, keep in mind, like I said, at the end of the day, they can file a Better Business Bureau with you. A lot of things they can file with you right now. Your product is a black and white paint mixture. That's what it is. So let's see if he did the challenge. Told you, look, all he was going to do is go back. He wasn't going to do the challenge. He was going to go back and try to attack us again. Same nonsense. See? Crow's Jet Black Fusion 2021. Too easy. Yeah. This is all he got. Where's your demonstration outside? Where's the challenge you were supposed to do? None of them. Nothing at all. And this is supposed to be, and mind you, look, a Fusion Black. So let me get this straight, Crow. If you're developing a black paint, well, you're going to have to run a ton of tests. On top of that, at the end of the day, it makes me right. Because remember what I said, people? I said that either you swing with black technology or your products are obsolete, which means that it doesn't make a difference if you're making a black screen paint. You bring a black screen paint, we bring it over here, you still won't pass your white levels. We've seen what the UV mix looks like, and a UV mix cannot pull a white level for jack. So I know this can't pull a white level for nothing. But like I said, regardless, where's your demonstration? You were supposed to be outside on your challenge. Where's the challenge? Not even done. Look at this. Ken, triggered, 24/7, same thing. Why? Same thing, because you won't do your tests. Where's your demonstration? Where's the contrast levels? Why are you in the dark doing demonstrations? We gave you a challenge. You can't complete it. I got a bunch of canceled orders. And you can't complete them. You cancel out. So where's the demonstration? Where's the test? Where's your Starfield demonstration? Nothing. All right, let's go. He didn't do the challenge as we already knew. When his product gets down here, we'll run the test. We'll get everything done to show that the product doesn't work. And then after that, we'll reverse his paint. It's going to be easy to do because it's black and white paint at the end of the day. I'll show you some tricks on how to make it better, and we'll put the ingredients for free. Other than that, same fake nonsense. He doesn't do anything at all. All right, let's move on. Again. Oh, while we're at it, let's place an order for his product and watch him cancel out. We'll add that to this too. Coward, like I said, complete coward. Gave him a challenge today, and he canceled out. So now he's saying, oh, I can make my own black screen paint. Oh, please do. Please do. Because we'll be buying that one next and bringing it down here too to do the test. So let me see what we get here right quick. I got to put real quick. These are my whatchamacallit orders that are popping in. Let's go over to, let me see. Let's go order his paint. See how fast it takes him to cancel out. By the time we get done the demonstration, showing you here, he's afraid. Now, Crow, keep in mind, I'm going to order your product right now, right? so I can get another cancellation sheet on over there. Because at the end of the day, the order already went through for your products. They're going to be here either way. Doesn't make a difference. But just to show you how much of an embarrassment you are. I'm downstairs blending your screen in right now into a black screen on a 1,000 lumen projector outside at 14 feet. We did this twice. We did this on the Phantom. We reversed. We did this on a Phoenix, which means the demonstrations that you did about saying our screens come up too black don't exist anymore. Don't work for you no more. So now this is what he's leaning into. Now he's saying, I can make a black screen paint. Well, good for you. Now you can explain to all your customers how you basically ridiculed black technology, saying that was trash and garbage. And then the next minute, now you're supporting it. Interesting. I look forward to you matching all the demonstrations under Phoenix. Tomorrow, you can show us a black on black test. We like to see that first. At 1,000 lumens, at 13 feet, fully lit environment. If it's that easy. All right, so let's go over here. Let me see. Let's go pull up here, show you the cancellations we got from Crow right there. Here we go. These are all our cancel orders from Crow. This is how many times he's canceled orders. Now, mind you, this is coming from a person telling us that we could buy as much paint as we want from him, but yet he canceled all these orders. Let's go to the initial email, which I like the most. Here you go. Now, keep in mind, Crow, you forget that you wrote this email to us. In this email, you're telling us that we could buy as much paint as we want, remember? And we did buy paint. Matter of fact, the most important order is the first one. Because in the first order, that's the one we placed. That was the first order that was canceled. That was always in gold. So as you can see, those who haven't seen this email from Crow, this is the email he sent to us telling us to buy directly from his site. There's a link where he tells us we can go directly and buy the screen paint from there, as you can see. And at the bottom, these are the little insults he added in, telling us that we get enough with all the nonsense. I'm not going to say the curse word. Order all you want and be done. Not like you, I'm a professional. Now you're going to say you're a professional, but on that table over there, we got about 12 canceled orders from you. For the first time, your man, for the first time in your life, be a man. That's what you're telling me. So keep in mind, he gave us an invite to come in and buy. So what did I do? I bought a lot. And you know what he did? He canceled every single order. Now, it'd be different if I came in and I bought from your website. That'd be a different reason. But we had permission. This is what we've been buying, that we bought through your link. This is the link that you provided for us to come in and buy. Right there. And every time we went in and purchased from you, you canceled the order. That's why when you look at the cancellations I show you, one's in gold. The reason why that one's in gold, because that is the first order that he canceled from us. Showing you that he's a bunch of bull crap. But let's go by. Now he tells us we're banned from our site. So we got banned. It's Crow's official ban where he basically won't sell us a product. He calls it a ban. So were we banned the first time when we tried to make the order the first time we basically bought from you? Is that when the ban started? Because keep in mind, a ban is when you can't buy from somebody. That's a ban. So officially, when we did the first order from you, look, here he is chatting. Ban, stay away. Look at him. Now, the first time he made the first order, right? We made the first order from him. When did the ban start? Did the ban start when he first gave us the email telling us to go buy? And then he went in and basically said we couldn't buy. He canceled the order. So which one was it? No, it was because when we came in and clicked in the shopping cart and we purchased from him, he got upset. He didn't think we were going to come in and buy from him. And because of that, that's why he started canceling the orders. And we bought more and more from him. He got even madder. And then he started saying, oh, you're banned. You can't buy. Crow, we're not banned. We're going to be buying. We have somebody buying from you. But let's keep going. Let's go buy from. Let's see what we got right now. You can't back your product. Don't talk trash if you can't back it. Let's see. we need another cancellation or cancellation. It doesn't make a difference if you cancel his orders or not. If we wanted the same thing in 2019, where we were trying to purchase his products because he was talking a lot of trash on camera about how his products was this, his products was the best, this, that, and the other. And when you include other people into these things by saying, oh, my product's better, then guess what? Let's test it out. But here's the thing with Crow. No one can test Crow's products but Crow, because Crow has what you call camera tricks, where he has it in dark environments. He has to have it in a certain environment. You can't have his product over here because it won't work. It won't show. So we went through the same nonsense back in 2019. We were trying to get his products. As I showed you, he even went as far as basically upping the price on his product on us. He went as far as taking down his entire eBay listing to make sure we didn't get his product. But at the end of the day, even though he kept saying that we were banned, if you notice, we have his screen paint downstairs, because at the end of the day, we got people that are going to buy it and bring it down here for us. So it's not a problem. We're just enjoying the cancellations, because remember, as I said, at the end of the day, you're the one who sent me the invite to buy. And now when I went in and started buying from you, you got scared. And now you just want to scream harassment. You want to scream this. You want to scream that. You want to pull a full Karen. Stop crying. He's going to give me my money back. Let's put it this way. Because he's so terrified, he's going to give me my money back. So what do we want to go with first? Let's go with, let me see. Let's go to the shop first. I got this in portrait mode. So the money's going back on my account, trust me. Because he can't back his product. But we're going to have all this here. Like I said, we got people buying the product for us, bringing it over because they're curious to see the test now, because they want to know what he has to hide. Every time I talk to a customer, like, wow, you got all those cancellations from him? What's he got to hide? If your product works the way you said it works, and you did this test against the UB Mix, challenging my product, and my product is supposed to be trash and garbage and all this stuff, then what's the problem with us coming down here and doing the tests? Or you're the only one that can do the test. That's the way it has to be done. That's not a professional. That sounds like a whining adolescent. So let's go with another Cinemax. We don't have another one of these. I'm going to purchase this one right here. All right. Okay. Put my information in real quick. And let's buy again. And we'll add this to, we got to put the printer ready so we can get another one. These are, and these are posted on my forum site. We have a forum site for members, and these are posted to the forum site for our members to read. All the cancellations that we have from Crow, from canceling orders. As you can see, there are bunches of them, of these canceled orders from him. Now, like I said, he doesn't think too well. And as I said before, when were we banned? So let me get this straight. Were we banned the first time when you gave us the invite telling us to buy what we want? We went and we purchased the order, and then you basically canceled the order? So is that when the ban started? Because keep in mind, the ban is when you refuse to sell somebody something. So it must have started the first time when you gave us the link. So I'm not discouraged about this because, like I said, we went through this nonsense on eBay with them. And that's why we went in, we had somebody go in and buy the product, because we knew we'd go through this whole nonsense with him. He does a lot of dumb stuff. So he got frustrated and he got upset because, like I said, we had orders that went through. He couldn't figure out who the buyer was. And when he finally figured out who the buyer was, he canceled the order. And that's when he sent us the link, because this way he can know when we're buying and when we're picking it up. But I'm thinking, okay, this will be easier, because instead of me having the buyer pick it up, we have to ship it to the buyer, ship it where they're at, whatever state they're at, and they got to ship it to us. That takes time. I can have it at my front door at any time I want. Much more easier, right? Nope. Remember, he said, buy with confidence and be done, right? I'm a professional. Words he used and the description to buy. Here's a link. So we go in and buy your products, and you basically go in and you cancel the orders. And then you want to put in between that, oh, you're sick, you're obsessed, and blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Dude, you're crying Karen. That's what Karens do. Karens make a whole lot of trouble, And then when it comes up to blow up in their face, they start crying, the whole pity thing. You're pulling a Karen. Let's click on shopping cart. Let's see how fast it takes from the cancel this order. We had one order cancel in a minute. I mean, literally in a minute. So you can scream banned all you want, because when you think about it, officially, the first order that you block, which is the most important one, that's the first order. It's the first order when you sent the link over. That's the first order that we placed from you. That's the first order that you denied and you canceled. Wouldn't that ban have started there? All right, then. You need to think before you talk. So let's go view our cart. All right, let's go make this payment right now. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go through PayPal and do this right now. I bet you by the end of this year, we're going to have always products on the table. And even when I have your products on the table, I'm still going to be getting cancellation. I'm going to do cancellation orders on you. I'm going to stack up on it. I plan to get 100 cancellations from you, 100 of them, so I can throw it in your face and have your product down here at the same time. And you can write banned all you want. I'm still going to have your product. He did the same thing when we were ordering the Metallica mix and the UB mix and the other products, the personal mix. Same thing. Oh, you're banned. You can't buy. Crow, they're downstairs right now. We have them right now. Let's go change address here. Your product don't work. And I don't know how in the world you're trying to develop black paint. You can't even get the UV mix to pull a white level. And that's sad. As a matter of fact, I'll take your UV mix outside and I'll wash it out. Turn it into a black piece of charcoal in front of our black screen. All right, we're gonna make this purchase right now. Shipping address, continue. I wonder if he'll do the cancellation right here live on camera. That'd be cool to see. Let's see. Hold on for a minute. I'm gonna make the order right now. Let me get my printer ready. So when I have your products here at the table, all lined up, ready for testing, I'm gonna order all your products twice and watch you cancel all of them and give me my money back while your products are sitting on my table to embarrass you. And you can write banned all you want. You're afraid your product doesn't work. You're a coward, your product doesn't work. Look, he's in there. Hear that clicking noise? That's him basically sending me messages. He's mad and upset. And at the same time, I did the challenge outside. Go back and rewind. We did the challenge outside, as I said I was going to do. White levels outside, on my screens, 14 feet back. And in the challenge, he was supposed to do a demonstration with a Starfield demonstration outside. You make accusations that your products are supposed to support these amazing contrast levels, but yet I don't see you doing in these demonstrations at all. Period. And at the end of the day, like I said, you can go ahead and make a black screen paint. That don't mean nothing to me. I got years and years of black technology. You don't even know the first thing about developing a black screen paint because, like I said, we seen your UV mix and it's pretty bad. It doesn't pull white level for jack. But I also know this too is that your customers who trust in your products are not going to trust in you anymore because at the end of the day, I mean, you can't slander something and at the last minute go, oh, I support it. Then how is that going to help those that basically bought your product based on the fact that you convinced them that a black screen wasn't good for them? All right, we'll figure out how you get out of that nightmare. All right, let's go place this order right now. He's clicking right now. Listen to him, listen. He got quiet now. Crow, I'm about to hit this shopping cart. Are you ready to cancel? Get my money back? I should have left the mic open so I can bet the Crow Boys. We did one. We said, Crow Boys, I bet you. How much you want to bet that he cancels the order? Yes or no? You think he's going to cancel? None of them said anything. I'm getting ready to click. Ready? No, hear him clicking? There's some talking back and forth. He is ticked. Look at him. Look. He is ticked. He in here. He is ticked. I'm going to print it. Can I print this? Oh, I can print this. Heck yeah. I want to print this whole page right here. Hold on. No. Hold on. I'm going to go copy this whole section right here. And we're going to print this out. How is I'm the best and it hurts? You can't. Here he is. He's telling me he's the best and it's hurt me because he's the best. You don't do any of the challenges we give you. Basic challenges. You can't even show your product showing the contrast level outside. Simple, easy demonstration. All right, well, whatever. I need to print this one out right here so you guys can see this. This is the message he's sending me right now. We're going to be putting this to the forum site. Every challenge I give this guy, same thing. He can't do the challenge. If your product is the best, Crow, here's the thing. Tomorrow when you get up, do an 18 screen certified demonstration, fully lit environment. And if your product is the best, as you said, you can pull the best contrast levels. How about you do that challenge that we gave you twice in a row? So tomorrow, we're going to give you the challenge again. This time, you got to do it at 6 o'clock instead of 7. So if your product is the best, as you claim it is, you should have no problem taking the Cinemax outside, doing a demonstration with a Starfield demonstration, taking a black sheet of paper, whatever you want to choose, and blending the screen. Just do the demonstration. That's all you have to do. So you got penalized the last time. Last time you were supposed to do it at around, it was 7 o'clock. You can use any long throw he wanted. That was in the demonstration. He didn't do it. Then we come back and we penalize him. Now you got to do it with a 1,000 lumen projector. You got to be 14 feet outside. Now we're going to penalize you. Now no longer 7 o'clock. You got to be out at 6 o'clock now to do the demonstration. If your product is the best, do the demonstration. Back it up. Because I can go out there and I can show you a white snowstorm out there with no problem. With your screen paint mix in the middle of my black screen. Such a sad dude. All right, let's get out of here real quick. Let me see. Let's go get the order. Did my order go through? Yes, it did. Hold on for a minute. Let me show you people. My order went through. There we go. Now, you can screen ban all you want. Like I said, it's the same nonsense you screened back in 2019 about banning us. We have your product downstairs. Like I said, you're the one. How do you, first of all, you're screaming ban because I went in, gave you money. So this is what we're banned for. We're banned because you gave me a link. I went in and purchased. I gave you money out of my banking account. I paid for your product fair and square. And that's why we're banned. Because I purchased product from you. That's what you're saying. I'm harassing you because I'm purchasing product from you. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, you people see where this is coming from. So again, here's the message that he was sending to me right there. If you can read that, that was coming off his whatchamacallem. I'm the best and it hurts you. How is it hurting me in any way whatsoever? You're banned. You are a scammer and you're banned. Let me see. There's a video of you right now on YouTube showing you making a black and white paint and it's matching the product. So keep in mind the same products we're ordering that's coming down here, we're doing the black and white paint on it. And the products we have here now, we do the black and white paint on and it matches. So I don't know about that. And keep in mind, that's a deleted video that nobody can find, but we got it. How about we do a little challenge tomorrow? How many people can find the video? All right. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Triggered you, banned for life. No, not really, because if we're banned for life, we wouldn't have your stuff downstairs. So that doesn't work. Dum 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 dum. Blah blah blah. Wow. Does that sound like a professional to you? Look at that. Look at the insults. How angry he is. He is very, very upset. Look at him. He's very upset. A shame. We're going to keep that for later on. We're going to put that in. Let's go see how long it's going to take for this order to cancel out. All right. Let's go over to our account right now. Isn't it sad? He's so mad. Look at this. All right. So there is our payment right there. For the, we got a refund. You put the money back in our account that quick. Look at that. That fast. The money is back in our account that fast. Look at that. You have received a refund from Crow. Money that fast. I told you. He's afraid of us. All right. That makes number 13. Should we place the order again? Yeah, we're going to place the order again. Let's see how fast the money goes back in our account again. Now, in Crow's mind, Crow's going to say, well, he wants our product so bad and we're so bad that he's going to keep coming and coming in. Again, Crow, you sent us an invite. You got to remember that. If you never sent me an invite, you can use that against me. but you sent me an invite to buy, and you insulted me in the invite call, telling me to be a man first time in my life. You beckoned me to go in and buy, so I went in and bought from you. And that's what I'm buying from you. Link again. So I'm going to purchase again. Wait, we got to print this out first. I need this for my printout real quick. Let's go buy us another one. Remember, you're the one who basically gave me the invite to buy. Okay? It'd be different if I didn't have an invite from you and I'm just coming in to buy. Now you can say that's harassment. You can honestly say that. All right? But you gave me an invite to buy. So the question we have here is the fact that when did the ban start? Because if you're saying I'm banned now, then that means I would have products already here from the first order. So if I place an order, when you gave me that, and say the order came through and it came here, we got it already, right? We got a couple of them here. And then I want to go place an order and he says, oh, you're banned, you can't buy. Then that's understandable. Now I'm banned. I can't buy, but I can get somebody else to buy it for me. It's not a problem. I have to go in a different route. But the ban must have started the first minute you gave us the link because the order was canceled. The first order was initially canceled from you. So that's when you started your ban. And we're banned because we went in and bought product from you? All right then. Can't insult somebody, tell them to be a man first time in their life and insult them and expect them not to cash your check. So let's go buy another one. I got to print this one out right here. We need to print this one right here. Where's the printout? Bum, 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 bum. That would make, I'm going to get 15 of these. I want 15. I want to do 15. This is going to be a huge collage when I get done with it. I might just put a hole puncher and punch a hole through it and basically just use it as a phone book or something, just use it as a book or something. But keep in mind, Crow, when we get all your products here on the table, I'm going to buy all your screen paint 3 times over. I'm going to drop $4 grand in your account. I'm going to watch you return all that money back to my account while I have your product sitting on my table. Since you want to talk all this trash about your product being the best, and if your product's supposed to be the best, you can't back it up. So we got that one printout right there. Let's get the other cancellation order right here. Right here. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. Money's been returned back to the account. Crow has sent you a refund. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go over and let's go to Crow's account and let's place another order. Get another. See if the order will go through. Now keep in mind, every time we do this, we're going to show you what he sent to us. This is the message, so you can read that Crow sent to us, telling us to buy whatever we wanted from his site, giving us a link to buy. And keep in mind, the first order that we placed through this link was canceled. Second order through the link was canceled, and so on. The most important order that was on this link, the most important cancellation is not the many ones we have before you. It's the very first one, because this is the one that you gave me the insult. This is the one where you said all this nasty stuff about me, and you told me to go buy, be a man, and I purchased from you. And that order is the most important. That's why that one sits in gold, because that means that you talk trash and you couldn't back it up. So let's go buy again. We're going right through his link. And he can cry harassment. He can cry this and the other. It's not harassment, Crow, if you gave us the permission to buy. Oh, look, here he goes right there. Let's block him out. We don't got time to be talking to him. Let's go to the shop right now. Let him panic. Let's get another cancellation. See if he'll cancel another order. Which one we want this time? We did the whatchamacallit. Let's do. I gotta make a list of these too because I need the buyers to pick these up. Let's do the hybrid mix. Now I'm curious if the hybrid. As a matter of fact, I gotta put these orders in too so we can get the rest of these in. Let's do this one right here. All right, we're gonna place an order right now for the hybrid mix. I think we got like 5 of each one now. All right, let me see if we can get another cancel order from him. Court covers up to 120-inch screen. Let's see about that. All right, let's see. Placing order. Let's go over here and view cart. Put the payment here. Now, keep in mind, Crow, you can order from my website anytime you want to. We don't cancel orders over here at all, period. We're very professional about what we do over here. If you want the real screen paint, be sure to place an order through us. The beautiful thing about it, I don't never have to file a PayPal complaint, like never have to. Let me see what change this over to 17 over here. Okay. That's perfect. We'll place this order right now. Place the order again. Watch them cancel out again. This is sad, Crow. You can't even back your own product. You're afraid of us. What are you afraid of? That your product's going to get down here, your screens are going to wash out, they're not going to pull contrast levels, they're not going to pull color. What are you afraid of? If you claim your product being what it's supposed to be, then you should be able to back it up 100%. But you can't even back your own product. And you can scream, oh, you're banned all you want. Like I said, at the end of the day, we got buyers. We just know that this time when we buy your product, we have to make sure that only one person buys your product only. Because we can't have them in there buying your product back to back to back, because at the end of the day, you'll know who's who. And after that, you'll start banning people left and right. Here we go. That shows that my order went through right there. Just made my payment right there. Now, let's see how long it takes for Crow to put our money back in our account. Like I said, you don't want to talk all the trash in the email. You don't want telling us to do, be a man, this, that, and the other, talking all this trash. Well, guess what? I called your bluff. I went in and I made orders. And because I made orders, you got scared, and then you started screaming, oh, you're banned. You can't buy from us. This, that, and the other, so and so and so. No, the bottom line is we're not banned. We can buy your products. We can have somebody come in and place orders, which we were doing before. We had people coming in and buying the products. And Crow got upset and got scared because at the end of the day, he's paranoid. When order comes through, he doesn't know where the order's coming from. It could be one of us. It could be one of his friends. It could be anybody. And that's causing him a lot of paranoia. And I just got to figure out, if I sit there on the camera, I say, hey, look, this week we're going to order the UB mix, and I have no plans to buy the UB mix. He's going to be over there watching every order that comes through for a UB mix. If I say Cinemax, he's going to be over there watching every order for a Cinemax. I can control him from here. His paranoid is so bad that I can literally control him from here. I can get on camera and say, hey, look, we're going to order about so and so and so at this particular time. He'll be watching for those orders, I guarantee you. So I can say one thing and do another thing. I could throw him through loops all day long, right from here, with no problem, because he's so paranoid about his product not showing up here. So with that being said, it's much easier for him to basically give us a link, because in that way he can know exactly where we're coming from. And I don't think he thought we were going to place an order at all, period. But when that first order went through, I'm pretty sure his heart sunk through his chest. And then the second and the third and the fourth and the fifth, and we just bam, hitting the count over and over and over again. And now he's got to return that money, because he doesn't have a choice. If he sits on the order, like I said, he's stalling, which we all know that. He's stalling. If he returns the money, then we know that bottom line is he can't back his product. And if he sends it, then he runs the risk of the product not working, and then he's outed. So he doesn't have a choice. So Crow, he's still messaging me. Hear that clicking sound? That's him messaging me right now. We're not, Crow, right now. We're off your website right now. So I don't know who you're talking to, because I'm not there. I'm actually on my account right now, on my email account. So we're not even there anymore. So I don't know who you're messaging right now, but he's upset. Let's go back outside and let's go check out the demonstration we're doing with the 1,000 lumen projector. This time we have it on the Phoenix, and we have Crow screen paints out there too with 1,000 lumen projector at 14 feet back. Let's see if he can turn our screen dark as we're waiting for him to cancel out and get my money back to my account. So easy, so easy. You're a professional. You're a pro. I don't know about that one. I think I got my charger over here somewhere. Like you said, I am a professional. I am a pro. You can't even back your own products. Meanwhile, this is what my kitchen looks like right now. These are all the orders that are stacking in. I got more order on my accounts that are stacking in because at the end of the day, people see you for who you are. You're a person who can't back his product. You're a person who has people. Why would anyone give you their money if you can't back your own product? There's an email of you talking all this trash about my product being this, that, and the other. There's an email there. You call me the N word. There's emails. We got emails on you of you basically challenging me to go buy from you. So I went in and bought for your product, and now you're mad because I bought your products. We're banned because I bought your products. That's what it comes down to. Who cares? I have your products here on my kitchen table sooner or later. And again, screen's going to get trashed like it's been getting trashed. We've been doing it for years. Here you go, people. Projector there. And that's our black screen. What was that trash you were talking, Crow? Now, while I'm waiting for you to get my money back to me on my account and cancel out again, I'm crushing your product again. This right here is a Black Phoenix. This is the screen you did the demonstration on. You said that came up so dark that you couldn't see, but yet we're out here on a 1,000 projector, 14 feet back, and that's your screen paint on this white snowstorm. Measuring tape, as I said, had to be presented right there. There's my projector right here. That's the model number if you want to look it up. And that's your screen paint. You talk too much trash, my man. You can't back it up. Red screen. Oh wait, wrong remote control. Gonna carry it back. Red screen. There you go. Just watch your screen out on 1,000 lumens outside. Blue screen. Just watch your screen on a blue screen outside. Starfield screensaver. Panasonic 4K demonstration. Oh, you thought it was going to be the horse? No. I can do bright colors on the screen. Remind you, my screen again is black. You making a black screen paint doesn't hurt me at all, period. Because then again, like I said, you can't pass any of the tests my products do. And at the end of the day, I know how you make your screen paints. So chances are, it's like a darker version of a UV, pretty much that's what it is. And the UV can't see white light. So chances are this can't see white light either because he won't do any white demonstrations at all on the screen versus another white screen. Second, it makes you the biggest hypocrite in the face of the planet because, like I said, at the end of the day, you make a black screen paint. And consider the fact that you're going to have a very bunch of angry customers because these are customers that you convinced that stay away from black screens, that they're scams and this, that, and the other. And here you are now trying to make a black screen. Also, too, as I said before, that black technology is the best. And either you roll with it or you get crushed by it, which means you're taking my advice. So how are you going to slander a black screen when you're developing a black screen? I can slander your product all day long. And when your black screen finally is made and we get it down here, we'll test it. White level demonstration, black on black demonstration, and see if it can withstand. At the end of the day, pretty much your product is probably just everyday black paint. You don't understand how white light even works. Like right now, my screen is producing white light right now. Let's go over to here. See, he didn't even do the challenge. What a sad, sad dude. Can't produce red, can't produce black. Sad crow. Let's see if my money's back on my account. I get tired of crushing your products. I really do. Let's see if I got my money back. If you want, you can keep it, spend it. Maybe you might need it, you know? Oh, Crow, look at this. I'm doing something you can't do in your home. I'm going upstairs. All right. That was low. I apologize for that one. I'm sorry. Look, he's still talking. He is still in there talking. Well, looks like we got the screen paint coming after all. So, looks like Crow, finally, no money back in our account. He kept the money good. So, I look forward to getting my screen paint. We got the hybrid mix. That's what we got. So, we'll make a video tomorrow on the screen paint we're going to be receiving, and we'll start the testing. Thank you so much, Crow. I appreciate it. I think we're going to get our screen paint. Should I make a video right now saying that we're going to get the screen paint? What did we order anyway? I think we ordered the hybrid mix. Let me see. I'm going to see which one we got because I was placing these orders in here. We got the hybrid mix. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Here's something I want to mix with that. I want to put the hybrid mix. We have a digital crystal screen paint. I think it's a D5K. We're going to put it against that one right there. That'll be perfect. I need to post this onto a video on what we got coming in. All right, that's perfect. That'll work. All right, let me see. He's still ranting right now. You want to see what he's ranting about? You want to see the messages he's ranting about? Let's go pop over to the page where he's at. See what he's talking about over here. Should we buy another one? Look, look, look. This is how unprofessional he is. Should we buy another one? Let's buy another one. Let's see. Well, that's my business at the end of the day. But the fact that you're looking at that kind of makes you maybe a little gay for me. So basically, when I bend over, I show a little painter's crack from time to time. And Crow took a picture of that and saved it. Crow, are you gay for me? I think you are. Oh, Crow is gay for me. All right, then. All right, so Crow, I'm looking forward to getting this product down here so we can begin testing right away, okay? So I look forward to this. So I am going to wait for your product to get here and we'll start doing some tests. So he says you're banned when you start talking smack about the product. So let me get this straight. We do know that I did videotape that entire episode of basically when we first got the order from him. So yeah, so we're banned. We started talking smack. Look, okay, I'll show you what he's writing right here. So anyway, he's telling me that the ban started when you started talking smack about before you got the product. Before I started talking product. So you do that to people stuff all the time. You talk trash about people's products all the time. So let me get this straight. You calling me a scammer and all these other nasty words at the end of the day, that doesn't make you basically, it doesn't make a difference. I'm not banned. I'm buying your product, Crow. We're going to have it down here. So you're going to be to tell the difference about who's going to be coming and buying your product. You have the ability to be able to tell who's buying your product. You don't. We were supposed to be banned when we purchased from eBay. And that's why we have your products downstairs right now being washed out on my screen. So how are we being banned? Explain that to me. How are we banned? if we got other people that buy it for us? I'm talking to you right now in your chat. How are we banned? Again, hello? How are we banned? No response back. He can hear me because he's watching my stream right now. So how are we banned? If we got other people that buy it for us, how are we banned? No response back. Crow, can you tell us how we're banned if we got the people to buy the product for us? So let me get this straight. You have mind capability to be able to read who's buying from the door. If that's the case, like I said, we wouldn't have your product now downstairs. So how are we banned? He can't answer that. All right. As you can say, he's listened to us because he responded back right here when he said the ban started when you started talking trash. When I sat there and said on camera, when did the ban start? So you responded back, which means you know what I'm talking about, which means you can hear me speaking to you right now. So how are you going to ban me if I have other people buying the product? I'm curious how that's going to happen. Let's go over here real quick and let's look at something real quick. Let's look at some Crow unboxings. These are where he told us that we were banned and we couldn't buy from him. Again, look at this. Try to explain that over there. Yeah, everybody knows what's in your screen paint now, buddy. So let's go over here and let's do Crow unboxings. At the end of the day, Crow, you're mad because you're blocking orders left and right. That makes you look bad. That's why you're mad. You're mad because at the end of the day, you didn't meet any of the challenges we gave you, which you made false accusations about your products that weren't true. Your products, no, cannot pull contrast levels equal to black screens. They don't have that capability. You made a lot of false accusations, and we asked you to back it up, and you can. And at the end of the day, no one can do tests against Crow's products but Crow. He's the only one that can do. This is the fellow right here who called you a deceitful liar because you cheated in one of your demonstrations and he caught you doing it.
So, yeah, Rob here from Possessor 60. Unboxing screen material and how Jamie, aka Crow 1176, did an actual wrong take on the Luxini screen versus paint.
I'll put the link down here so you can watch his complaint against Crow, who faked the demonstration on Luxini, I think his screen's called.
It's the kind of Crow he is. He eats his own crow. So, you know, it's sad that somebody has to steep to that level and make his paint look better than the actual screen, which actually has brighter white levels than a white screen. So go tell me that. This is the Luxini screen material right on my screen. Do you actually see wrinkles? Do you see wrinkles?
Now, I have that same screen downstairs on a 60-inch. I bought it myself. It doesn't produce good contrast. Our screens can beat it in color whatsoever, but the screen pulls a tremendously high white level. And he's not joking. It is almost near a white screen. It's almost near one. So he's not joking about that one. But I saw the demonstration that Crow did because I did that demonstration myself here, up here in this room. And two people had came and say, hey, look, you got the screen on the wrong side. So I had to reverse it around. And then he said, you're using the wrong projector. It has to be with long throw. So I had to go in and get a long throw projector to do the demonstration with. But I don't see the difference because I did it with long throw and short throw. I didn't have any problems either way. But I mean, if that's their specifications, you got to respect their specifications.
Nope. She's making it look bad.
And when you stretch it out, it lays nice and flat to the surface. So he is telling the truth on that one because I have it downstairs.
For his paint, and it's sad. He keeps doing this. And this is the material. So what you see, the two differences, one's dark gray, one's light gray. If you use the back of it, which is the light gray right here, it will create the white screen or a light gray screen. This will look gray.
So I'll put that link in there so you can tell me that. Like I said, he's not the only person. He does this to everybody.
I'm here from Precise 360. They're showing you the Voxini screen material and how Jamie, aka Crow 1176, did an actual wrong take on the Voxini screen versus paint. What he did was dishonest, lying, deceitful. It's the kind of crow he is. Eats his own crow. So, it's sad that somebody has to steep to that level and make his paint look better than the actual screen, which actually has brighter.
Crow has been doing that dirty nonsense for years. Doing dirty, deceitful demonstrations on other people's products to make his product look good. But today, Crow, you bumped into the wrong person. You bumped into a person that basically will out you as the dirty scum that you are. I can make you cancel and put my money back on my account. I'm going to have your products down here. I'm going to run your products to the mill. Every fear you have about basically your product being out for what it is, we're going to expose it on every level. I got your products downstairs. I can go back to your old videos on your Metallica mix and personal mix and debunk every last video you got in there right now, which I'm going to start doing tomorrow. Because like I said, you make all these accusations that your product is supposed to pull contrast levels, then do a contrast level outside. And the reason why we choose outside is because there's no way that he can go in and fake a demonstration. Inside, he's going to fake a demonstration. Like, here we go. I'll show you a few of them that Crow fakes demonstration. Before we do that, let's do this real quick. I'm going to go back to this real quick. Here we go, Crow. Your screen paint right here outside demonstration we did. Now, this is a demonstration we did on 1100 lumen challenge. In the 1100 lumen challenge, Crow was supposed to take his screen print outside and do the exact same demonstration. He refused to do the demonstration. So you know what we did? We did it for him. We bought his product, got it down here, and did the demonstration for him. Since he avoided the demonstration. This is a 2019 challenge we gave him when he was on his channel running his mouth about how his screen paint can pull up equal contrast levels to a black screen. So you didn't want to do the demonstration? We bought your product, brought it down here, painted the side of the screen, took it outside, did the demonstration, and your product failed at 1100 lumen projector. Again, matching your products again. Major screen paint in this video demonstration right here. Major product. Demonstration over here. Customer right here. This guy, not customer, this fellow right here made the same exact screen paint that you made in your demonstration for free. Same mix, as I said, how it was made before. Going back down again. Getting more. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's another demonstration of us showing side-by-side demonstration of us testing our products on black paint versus our technology. We do these tests all the time. These are the tests that Crow doesn't do. Black paint, that's a 7. Did know these demonstrations exist? Yeah, we do all these test demonstrations. Black on black demonstrations is nothing new. We do this on our screen paints to test them to see if they pull a high enough white level. That's why when Crow goes up there and does one of those dirty demonstrations where he paints black paint and says this is their product, this is what he does. Doesn't realize we run all these tests already. Here, right here is the black and white screen paint mix right there that we made off your tutorial video. When you go around doing those demonstrations, like, look, my screen can produce an image in a fully lit environment. Guess what? Black and white paint can do the exact same thing. That's black and white paint right there. That's the paint we made off your YouTube channel, the video that you deleted. There's your Metallica mix right there. There's a gallon of the paint we made right there. They pull up the exact same images. we can show that you're a fake. Can't call people scammers, and there's a video of you actually making a black and white paint that we used in a tutorial to make the paint to match your product perfectly. But you were selling that product to customers with no problem whatsoever. Let's go back and let's see one more right here. And at the same thing, like I said, you came in, the first thing you came in and did was try to explain that video of why those containers are sitting. That's the same mixture they used to make the black paint. As a matter of fact, we'll take the same thing, like those containers. I'm gonna get a quart of black paint. We'll take a quart of Bear. We'll mix that together, and I guarantee you, it'll match your screen paint. That's why he doesn't want his product down here. This is how old we've been collecting Crow's products. This is when Crow was making screen paint in the metal cans. Right there. We've had your product for a long time, Crow. I know exactly how your product is made. Remember those old cans he used to make? Yeah, that's how far we go back to collecting his paint. Banned from what? What are you banning me from? We had customers sending us that paint. What are you banning me from? You ain't banning nothing over here. Your product will be over here on my kitchen table, and we will start testing on your product. What are you banning? That's why we laugh when he says, oh, we're going to ban you. Man, we got people that are buying your product and sending it to us for free because they're curious now. They want to know, why are you fighting so hard for your product not to be here? What's the real reason you're fighting so hard? So they're willing to send us the paint for free. That paint right there only paid for one of his products. Everything else was sent to free for us. People were buying it for us. See right there, look at that. That's your product right there, buddy, with your name signed right to it. So don't use the word we're banned, because we're not banned. I got unboxing videos all over my account of your products. And this is right around the time where he said we were banned from eBay. You can't buy from us. Yeah, right, whatever. Got your product down here. I'm gonna have all your products lined up on the table. The one I'm actually looking to get the most is the Cinemax, because that's the one we're going to test on all the black screens. As a matter of fact, it's going to be just a strictly contrast demonstration because of the accusation that you made. And we're going to basically buy more of your product and send it to other people and let them do their own boxing. Look at it. This is Prime Vision 2.0. We made your screen paint out of everyday primer. This is called Prime Vision. That's the screen paint right there. We made using primer. That's primer right there. That's it. There's nothing in it. That's why I got the name Prime Vision, because it's nothing but gray primer. There's no glitter in it, nothing, no black. It's just dark gray primer. That's all it is. Crow's screen is right there in the center, in that little area. It's right in there. And that's all from primer. Here you go. Wait, I'm gonna pause right there. See your screen now? There you go. You didn't see it at first, did you? Yeah, that's how well it worked. There's his screen right there, but you wouldn't be able to see it. Made it from primer. That's it. The only reason why it looks better in his demonstration, because he's using a very high powered projector. That's why. That's why it looks better than your image, because it's done on a high power projector. But we got Christie's over here. My Christie's projectors and our technology would make your P1 look like trash. Because at the end of the day, I can use my screen in fully lit environments where that P1 you have, you're stuck in the dark. And you can't even show a contrast level on that screen. If your P1 is so powerful on your screen, hey, do one inside the house. Take a black sheet of paper, stick it in the middle of your screen with that 1,000,000 to 1 or 2,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio you have on that projector, and blend that black screen until you can't see it. Match it perfectly. Can't do that. That projector can only do is what as good as the screen can out to be able to perform. That shows you at the end of the day, like I said, he needs that projector, needs that dark environment. But that was made with primer. That's it. And meanwhile, Crow, my screen is still blowing your screen out outside. It's still blending your screen on a white level. Let's go with this right here. Now, this is what we have downstairs. We have the Metallica Mix 2.0. I want to look at the personal mix. The demonstration you did on the personal mix, we're going to take the exact same video you did in that one, since we have it downstairs, and we're going to put it against the black screen tomorrow. So first things first, let's go to this one right here. And let's go to this YouTube video right here. You can't even match my videos on my intro page. Paint up a 150-inch screen, give me a Starfield demonstration outside, because that's on my intro page right now. You can't even match my intro page. Give me a 180-inch screen outside. This show Star Wars at 657, dogfight scene, outer space. Can't do that either. Look, right here. Scamming people. We got a video of you scamming people. How do you, can you explain that video? What, is that your table? Is that the paint that you're making? Why is it matching the paint we're doing in the video? Here we go. Crow's deleted video right there. Anytime we flash, here, Bear Silver Screen did a demonstration of your product with Bear. What paint was this that you did? Oh no. That's the personal mix? You did in that demonstration? I got the personal mix. Oh, no. We're doing that demonstration. We got the personal mix downstairs. Oh my goodness. Why didn't I see that from the beginning? We got your personal mix downstairs. I got to go buy some Bear Silver Screen tomorrow. I'm going to Home Depot tomorrow to pick up a container of Bear Silver Screen tomorrow. Yes, sirree. I forgot we even had that sample sheet downstairs. We have your personal mix and we had the Metallica mix downstairs. I need a screen. I need a big enough. Oh, we got a big enough one downstairs. I got a 50-inch will be good enough to do the demonstration of. I'm going to Home Depot tomorrow. I'm going to pick up some Bear Silver Screen. This is the demonstration he did against the personal mix, and we have it downstairs showing, this is the recording we did just in case if he decided to basically terminate the video. But this is a product where he did his personal mix versus Bear Silver Screen. And I completely forgot that we have it downstairs. We have the personal mix on the sample sheet downstairs. So I'm going to get some Bear Silver Screen tomorrow. We're going to paint a 50-inch and we're going to see how that blends in. All right. And then we're going to change it and we're going to put a couple of teaspoons of black into that to see how we can change that. We're going to do maybe 2 teaspoons of black paint. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. Literally forgot we had that downstairs. Oh my goodness. And this is the demonstration you did against the Bear Silver Screen. Okay, no problem. It's on tomorrow. Again, we got another interesting demonstration. The minute the orders go out tomorrow, me and the driver are going to go down and go to Home Depot and we're going to map up, pick up some zero paint. I'm going to pick up a couple items of great paint to test against the screen paints we have now, right now with your stuff. Because we can play with that right now until the other stuff gets here. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my goodness. I can do that. I can do that demonstration tomorrow. Let me see, I gotta wash some rollers out tomorrow too for that one. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, people, we got a demonstration due tomorrow. We're gonna do Crow's personal mix, which we have downstairs, versus the Bear Silver Screen. Now we're gonna do it in 2 different ways. We're gonna do one where we're gonna take it raw out of a container and we get a gallon of it, so we have plenty of it to play around with. We're gonna do one, and then we're gonna do different mixtures. So we're gonna do one with one container with 2 tablespoons of black, one with 3 tablespoons of black. Okay, that's how we're gonna do it. And we're going to see if they match the products that we have done here. So if they match, we know the Metallica mix matches the 3 tablespoons of black paint. It matches it, and it also matches the personal mix. But I wonder with this Bear Silver Screen, if we paint the screen and we stand back around, we're going to stand back around, let's see. We're going to stand back around. We need to stand back around 13 feet from the screen. We're going to do 13 feet from the screen at 5,000 lumens and see if we can see a difference between the two. at 13 feet. And I mean a significant difference between night and day. That's what I mean by it. Not a small little blend, not a small little margin between night and day if there's a difference. So we're going to start doing those tests tomorrow until the other stuff gets here. Why wait? I forgot we had that down there. Oh my goodness. Man, why didn't I see that? All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to be making some great screen paint tomorrow. Let's see. We're going to make some great screen paint tomorrow. I forgot we even had that down. We can do the exact same demonstration. And I know the demonstration he's using in his video. So we'll do that one. We're going to remake that video tomorrow. See, Crow? At the end of the day, when you sat there and said, we're banned, we can't get your products. We have your products down here. Not the other ones, but we have these. And this is enough right here to do enough damage to you with no problem whatsoever. So the demonstration you just did with the personal mix, which we have downstairs right now, which you claimed that we were banned and we couldn't get it, we have downstairs, we can do that demonstration against some bare silver screen. Not only can we do it against some bare silver screen, but we can follow this tutorial video. So we're going to follow this tutorial video, have the bare silver screen first, paint it in, put the Crow's personal mix, stand back 13 feet to see if we can do a distance. We'll do this with lights on and lights off. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the tutorial video we have here that he's using to show you how to make the products, and we're going to use the tablespoon system. So we're going to put 3 tablespoons in one container, and we're going to put 2 tablespoons in another to see what happens, how it reacts. All right? And let's see how close it comes to the product. Because you can sit there and you can explain to your customers why you have 2 containers sitting at the bottom of your washing, which you're claiming that has nothing to do with your screen paint. But can you explain to your customers about this one? Is that you in the demonstration, or do you have a twin brother with the same fat hand? Or do you have a clone? Is that not your house? That is your house. That's you in the video. And how come no one can't find the video? The video doesn't seem to exist. Why doesn't the video exist, Crow? Oh, I can't wait tomorrow morning. I can't wait. Yes, I'm gonna get me a gallon of bare silver screen. That's all I need. We're gonna do some really interesting tests live on the table. I forgot we had that screen downstairs. Let me see what else he has in the Metallica mix. We need some more of these demonstrations. We're gonna repeat that exact same demonstration he did in that one. In that one, we're gonna do the exact same demonstration in that one. The exact same mix. We're going to do the exact same one. Let me see. Oh, here's a perfect example. Look at this. Now look at the screen paint. Watch, look at the colors of it. These are supposed to be his different blends of screen paints. Look at them. They're only off by a shade of black. Those are supposed to be different screen paints. Are you kidding me? They look all the same. Under our test, these would all pull up the exact same way. Did you ever really look at his containers from the top, his paints? Look how they all look the same by one shade off of black. I know some of you purchased this paint. That's gotta hurt. But yeah, you got scammed. Look at the colors of them. My goodness, are you kidding me? Look at this one. These two look exactly the same. If we put these under color patterns over here, they would all blend together with no problem. They would blend with no problem. Did he even do a side by side with these at all? Any side by sides? No, he didn't do any side by sides. They would all blend together easily. Right now, we have the Metallica mix and we have the personal mix, and those two blend together. The Digital One Crystal Screen Paint and the Metallica blends together. Whew. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, that's good to know. All I got to do to see the color of the paint, I can actually make it. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Here we go. This is when we're making the screen paint products, right here in the kitchen. We're going to do it again. These screen paints were made made the same way we did in the tutorial video. They were only made by tablespoons only. That's your product, Crow, right up there. We made that paint in the kitchen with a couple of teaspoons of black paint. See, there's the screen right there. So until the other ones get here, we will use your personal mix and we will use your the screen paints we have here. That's all we need for right now. And if you want the ingredients, hey, you can have it. I really don't care at the end of the day. We don't have any tests we can run the NIFA. Like I said, we can't do any long throw or distance test night because the screen paint's not tested like that. When he makes a screen paint, his final test, you see what his final test was? His final test was taking the screen, sticking it in the dark and hitting it with a projector. That's the final test. Final test for us, our screens have to be to produce an image at 13 to 14 feet back on 1,000 lumens, which I did a final test outside, literally on a screen paint that already had a final test already on it. But just to show you how we can blow your product out easily on one of our final tests. That's what our screen paints have to go through. As a matter of fact, what I asked you to do by taking your screen paint outside and displaying it is one of our screen paint requires final tests, and you couldn't even complete that. I told you, I can take one of my tests and turn it into a challenge, and you couldn't complete it. You would back down from it. So the test that you actually backed down, the challenge you backed down from today was basically the same test that our screens have to go through every day. They have to go through 8,000 lumens at 13 feet back demonstration. They earn their labels. That's the challenge you back down from. Did you realize that? So you basically back down from a challenge. That's something that our screen paints have to go through in testing. And if that's the case, you won't pass any of our tests. All I would have to do is type into the search engine, 1,000 lumen tests, 13 feet back, and put my company's name next to it, and boom, all our tests pop up. The same thing we gave you today is a basic test that we put our screens through for them to order to earn the labels. And you couldn't do that demonstration because your screens couldn't complete it. So how can you call yourself the best? Let's put in 1,000 lumens. 1,000 lumens. 13 feet back. And then we'll put in our company's name. Boom. There you go. See those tests come up? Those are our tests right there. So all you got to do is put in. Those are all the tests that our screens have to go through. So the very test that the very challenge that I asked you to do 2 days ago, yesterday and today, is an actual test that our screens have to go through in order for them to earn a label. And that's the challenge that you back down from. That's the one you were afraid to do. Even a Phoenix Silver has been outside. Not just black screens, mind you. We've developed silver screens. We have different colored screens. Even the exotics have been outside, and they're different colors. So just take that in for a minute. The challenge we gave you was basically a test that our screens have to go through. And if you had backed down from that and you were afraid to do that at the end of the day, how are you expected to pass any of the other tests that the screens have to go through? A Phoenix can do that with no problem. Anyone the black screens do, no problem. As a matter of fact, at the end of the day, I got a screen painted to my ceiling right now that I can turn a light on. I can watch and read a book at the same time and watch a football game on my ceiling. Something that you can't do. All right, then. There you go. That's all you have to do is type in, and you'll see all our test demonstrations. Oh, this is me playing Call of Duty outside. You can't pull that level because your black levels wouldn't show. They wouldn't be to pick up. Ah, man, that's when my rug was a different color. I like that rug too. Where is that rug anyway? I bought another one. I can't remember where I bought one from. All of our demonstrations, like I said, down through time, Crow has never been able to match any of our demonstrations at all, period. At all. Your customer with the condensed lighting and the environment, That's our screen with the condensed lighting. That's how much light is making contact with my screen. That's how well lit my environment looks. And this is my screen displayed on black technology with all that light hitting the screen. And you're still running your mouth. And mind you, I did this with 1100 lumens only, 720p, and all that light. And my technology picked up with no problem whatsoever. Crow, there's more light in this environment right here, like I said, than your entire house. Let's go back and look at one of your demonstrations. Oh, look at this right here. Check this out. This is on a screen made out of styrofoam. Styrofoam. You don't even know the beginning of ambient light rejection technology. You don't know the beginning of dark technology. You don't know nothing about that at all, period. That's why I have videos like this on my account. You ever seen that before, Crow Boys? Look at that. That's on a 720p projector, by the way. Not even 1080p. 720p only. And that's on styrofoam. The same insulating styrofoam that you put in your garage, that's what it's made out of. And that's considered to be our old, outdated technology that we don't even make anymore. A Phantom and a Phoenix would put that to shame with no problem. Oh, here's another challenge we gave him. We gave him another challenge for him to swap out his projector for 1 month to a 1,000 lumen projector and do all his demonstrations off of it. He never did that one either. Refused that challenge also. Let me see. Do you have any customers have displayed screens on 1,000-inch screens? Any of them? Testimony from a church overseas that was so happy about the job that we did on their screen that they posted a video for us, a testimony. This is my screen paint displayed on a screen over 1,000 inches. And that's the screen now. So that light, Crow? That's more light in that demonstration than all your customers combined, even in your house. That's our technology displayed on a screen over 1,000 inches. Oh, we have that posted on our website too if you want to check that video out for yourself. There you go. Let's see. That's your product outside. I didn't do too well. This is the demonstration we did today of you talking all this trash about how our screen is supposed to come up so dark. Not only did the Phoenix blow out your product, all of your products. We actually did these two screens right here. The white screen, it did the Cinemax, did all at the same time. But we're able to show better contrast levels. And on top of that, in the dark, your screen couldn't pull a contrast level. It came up with kind of an orangey kind of gray. Oh, another demonstration right outside right there. We did right there. Let me see. Did you do any demonstrations on that? Let me see. Find any of your demonstrations up here. There we go. There's the screen right there. The one I told you about, that Linus or Lux or whatever it's called. We did the demonstration right there in the room. On there right there, test demonstration, had that product here. Like I said, it has amazing white levels. It does produce higher white levels than Crow's product. It does. It has an extremely high white level. As for contrast and all that, not so great. As for color, all not that great. But like I said, at the end of the day, it does produce a higher white level than Crow's products. Let me see. Oh, Crow, you ain't doing much demonstrations, are you? You're not showing up anywhere. It's my 200-inch screen. Let me see. Oh, Crow Boys. This is that right there. Please. Your product is worth as much as your gear is. You ain't got nothing that works. Here you go. You want to do a demonstration by a door. Notice when he does a demonstration by the door, his screen is always way in the other end. This is how you do a demonstration by a door, Crow. You have to make sure the screen is actually literally in the door at 100 inches. Not some small cookie cutter screen. That's a customer's screen on display right there. That's how you do a demonstration. Let's see. Crow screen paints outside. Let's see what we find. How many outside demonstrations have you done? Outside demonstrations. Let's see what we pull up. If you've done any outside demonstrations on your products. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's the unboxing of your product. We got to do this right here. So this is the paint we have that Crow claimed that we can't touch his stuff, right? Yeah, we got a customer send that to us right there. That's your product in that bag right there, Crow. And the product came busted up because keep in mind, he didn't know it was coming to us. He didn't even know who the customer was. But the customer went in. Hold on for a minute. Sorry about that. Y'all can't see that part. I keep forgetting I'm in freaking portrait mode on this thing. That's your product right there. That's a container we got downstairs that smeared up pretty bad. That's how it came, just like that. So we paid $23 for shipping, but it came in a post office mailer, which is $8, which means you pocketed the rest of the money. And that's one of the unboxing. Anytime that we display his products over here for testing, you will always see a box. You will always see a label. We'll never come on camera and say, hey, look, this is his product without showing those labels first. Because if we do that, then that means at the end of the day, you know, we can go in and we can make his product and then they put a label and say, hey, this is his. Can't do that. We have to show an unboxing or a used container showing that this is his product. And if you look at the containers, you can tell the product has been on, paint has been on there for a while. So yeah. Crow did that demonstration against the 19 or the Phoenix, never showed the label because we're in the chat room talking like the guy was like, where's the labels at? Where's the unboxing? Where nothing's there. How do we know that's your screen? There you go. We make sure we don't leave any doubt. There's your screen right there, your paint. There's the unboxing right there. So you sent this to a customer. You didn't know it was us. You sent this to a customer in this condition. And when we looked at it, there was no tape around the top. It was just one little tape around the top of it. That's it. Just a little piece of tape. That's it. So we had a customer order this for us right here. The same one you saw in the video demonstration. We had the customer order this for us and send it to us. So we had him go in again and make a second order for the Cinemax, and Crow figured out who he was and canceled the order. And that's why he sent us the email. Because he got paranoid because he couldn't figure out who was coming and buying. Because I said in the video, look, I don't care if you call him, he's good with it. We got 6 more buyers in California that are willing to make the purchases to get the paint over to us. And that's when he sent us the link. He sent us the link to keep us from basically buying the paint because he figured that, look, I'm not going to put my address in there and that's going to keep me from buying. But he didn't realize I didn't care. I put my address in there anyway. And because I put my address in there anyway, it got out of control. He couldn't handle it. And now you see him on canceling orders. And this does not make him look good if he's canceling orders. And then he says, oh, I'm going to ban you. You can't buy from me. No, Crow, you can't ban us. Unless you, only way you can basically stop us, you're going to have to shut down your webpage. You're going to have to basically cancel any order that comes through by anybody. Now see how he taped it around the top? No seal, no nothing, no heat gun, nothing at all. Very unprofessional. Hey, Crow, if you want to, you can copy my way of wrapping packages. That will help you out from your customers going through this nonsense. Feel free to copy if you want. Booyah. And that's the same way that we're going to be ordering your paint, the same way. Let's check the date on that. Let me see. We ordered that one. And not too soon. It was actually this year we ordered it. Let's see. Yeah, we ordered this product. Yeah, the date should come up on it somewhere. Yeah, but we ordered this product. It was around right around this year we ordered it. And like I said, he got mad because we basically got his product down here. That's the same product we're downstairs doing tests on right now. That's why the container looks stopped up with paint, because it came the way. There was enough paint in there for us to do the demonstrations. Oh, we painted that screen right away. Right away. Went down and painted this screen right away. See the color of your screen right there? That matches the exact same color in that black and white mixture we made in the YouTube video. Exactly the same. Yeah, I told you we can back up everything. We back everything up. Here we go. We got Crow's product again. 10 containers right over here. Look at this. We got both of them. We had somebody come in and ship us both of them. There's your product right there. OLED horse. Failing in a demonstration. And it's the same rant he had in the freaking on the eBay. Personal mix, Metallica mix, right there. Both of your products right in there. This is when you did it in the metal cans. Have both of your products. Don't ever sit there and say that somebody's banned and they can't buy from you, because we can buy from you. That paint right there you're seeing was shipped to us. It was shipped to us by customers. We had a few people that we sent money to, and they sent it to us. And these are the products we have downstairs now. There you go. Oh, Crow, you never learn. You never, ever learn. Man, never learn. So like I said, talking all that ban nonsense about how we can't get your product and all that stuff. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. If that was the case, I wouldn't have unboxing videos. If that was the case, I wouldn't have test videos of your product. If we were banned and we couldn't get your product. It's the same dumb nonsense he said when we basically he pulled down his eBay listing, which I'll show you real quick on that one. If you ever want to look that up real quick, all you got to do is just type in Crow pulls down eBay listing, and just put our company's name next to it. Crystal Edge. No, somebody that E out of there. Okay. Technology screens. There you go, right here. Crow has canceled our order and deleted his eBay account. Right there. And you can watch the video right there. Live stream. There's actually 6 of those live streams that we have where he claimed that we were banned and we couldn't get his products. And right after there, we had somebody ship us that paint right there. Metallica Mix 2.0. Yep. So basically, about a year ago, as I said, we back everything up. Crow had the eBay account, and we went in and placed orders, and he basically went in a live stream, went in and canceled the orders in a live stream, claiming that he didn't want to do business with us and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing. You want to do falsified demonstrations against other people's products. You want to say nasty things about people's products. And when they want to do test demonstrations against your products, you get scared and you run. That's what you do. You're like that little dog behind a gate that barks and barks and barks and barks and barks, carries on, acts up until somebody opens up the gate. And now you're quiet and humble as can be. Anyone can pet you. That's how you are. So that's what you did. You ran all this, run your mouth, and that's okay. We'll buy his product, bring down here, let's do the testing. And all of a sudden, he went into this whole frenzy 1 year ago, saying that you're not going to get the Metallica mix, you're not going to get the personal mix that's we're aiming for. And yet, we had somebody send it to us, and we were able to do the unboxing right there. So here we are in the listing here. Now, you know, Crow's Paint sells for how much? It sells for around $107. I want you to look at the price we have here. This is the money that was returned back to our account, $129. Why was it $129? Because Crow was getting so desperate in the live stream that he was jumping the price of his paint. So every time he wanted and ordered it from his eBay account, he would go in and jump the price from 80, it was 85, it was 75, then 85, then from 130, went all the way up to $270. Now, it's one thing, like I said, to talk about this individual. It's another thing to have the video demonstration is to back it up. And that's the problem that Crow's at. Crow runs his mouth. He has no way to back it up. We have video demonstrations of everything we record. And yes, there was a recording done of all the cancellations he was doing. He was going into these rants. He was jumping the price. He was trying to do everything to keep us from getting the product. This is 1 year ago. So after going through all that nonsense, this is why we skipped going through his website and we decided to have somebody buy the product through his website. And when he caught the other fellow, which we showed the unboxing when he bought the first time, he wanted the second time to purchase. When he caught him, Crow got paranoid because he couldn't figure out who was buying, who wasn't buying. And that's why he sent us the email, because he figured there's no way in the world this guy's going to put his address in there. Yeah, he kind of thought wrong on that one. And then we placed the first order. He banned the free, he canceled the first order, the second, the third, and he's been doing that ever since. And then he comes in, he starts crying about, oh, you're harassing me, stay away. Can you call me to let me, I can tell you why I want to sell you the product? Then why would you send me a link to begin with? And then you want me to call you so you can explain why? Doesn't make any sense at all whatsoever. So, like I said, that's why we have somebody go and buy the product, because of the dumb stuff he does. But this was from a year ago. So, right around there, when we're making these orders on his account, because he's talking all this trash. The money was refunded back to our PayPal account for the $130. Mr. Crow just called me about a few minutes ago, explained to me, Jamie, what his name is, called me a few minutes ago, explained to me that the order was canceled and that it will not go through. So it looks like we can't order any more paint from him because now he has canceled the order. I told you it was going to happen. Told you it was going to happen. Fernando Gonzalez. There you go. Not really Jamie Fernando Gonzalez. Pretty sure there's a couple of names in there. Back to our PayPal account. I told you there was no way in the world a year ago was going to have a light gray spray paint ever come over here into this facility. Look at it now. Never was going to happen. Order canceled. Right there. I told you. Right there. Money returned back to the PayPal account. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to contact. Keep in mind, that's $130, right? This is what we're paying for it now. $85. So that means he was jumping the price up to make the discourage us to keep us from buying. One of my buddies over in California and have them place the order through them and have it sent over here. That's how we got the product. But like I said, when I did those demonstrations showing you over and over and over again, the difference between when I said that, I just shot a video a few minutes ago placing the order. You canceled that quick, man. That quick. He's been going canceling orders. That's how much he's afraid of us. There's his eBay listing right there. So he went in. Canceled my order that quick. He went in on his listing and he put down that he was out of stock. That wasn't working. That wasn't working at all, because there were people that were coming into the chat room saying, no, I just bought that paint a few minutes ago. He's not out of stock. Yeah, he was having a problem that day. So then it got so bad for Crow that he went in. I'll let you hear it. Pulled the entire paint eBay down
This
listing.
is his paint right there. I bought the first one.
Bought the first one. So that's the one that got through. So he basically put a listing up that he said he had nothing in stock, that he doesn't ship us any paint. Yeah, he took our money because he actually bought from, we actually had an order get delivered to our house of his product right there. And that's one we placed.
I'm going to buy it again. I'm going to use my company's P.O. box. I'm going to go to P.O. box and go in again.
Watch this.
And let's see. This listing has ended. He pulled the listing. The listing was ended by the seller because there was an error. He pulled the ending.
He pulled his
He
listing.
pulled the freaking listing. So he pulled his own listing to keep us from getting our hands on the paint.
You're sad, Crow. You think I had these
Are you
videos?
freaking kidding me?
It's funny.
You pulled your own freaking eBay listing. Are you kidding me?
It's sad. That's him. You hear that clicking going off on my cell phone? That's him contacting me. That's him contacting me on a live stream. And I'm laughing at him. He was so terrified of his product coming down here. Mind you, this is only the Metallica, the personal mix, and the UB, right? And he was so terrified. Not only was he raising the price, when he couldn't raise the price no more, because I sat there and said, look, I got a $4,000 wallet. How far you want to go with this? Because I dropped $2,000 on a can of paint to put that money back in my account. I will embarrass you today. And he turned around. He figured he couldn't go. He couldn't stop me. So he went and pulled his eBay listing, shut it down because he was terrified. And this is a person who's supposed to be a professional, the best of the best, really.
Look, he's claiming that he's sold out. He pulled his own listing. He's claiming now he's sold out. All right, whatever, Crow.
Yeah.
Are you freaking kidding me? You pulled your own freaking eBay listing.
So you went through all that, Crow, to pull your listing for us to end up still getting your product down here. You went through all that for me to end up showing you this video right here of me having your product on my desk in my office. Raising the price of your paint to keep us from getting it. Pulling your eBay listing down. And then at the end of the day, we still got your product at the house, which I have outside right now. Look at the UV mix. I'm curious about this one. We got that downstairs. We need to do some demonstrations on that too. I got to pick up some great primer tomorrow for that one. So this is supposed to be, let me see, the UV mix. We don't have a lot of demonstrations on this paint, do you? Where are your white levels on it? You don't have a lot of demonstrations on your UV mix at all. That's not good. Where is it? Where is your UV mixes? That's not it. You don't have a lot of demonstrations on it. Now, mind you, this is supposed to be our Phoenix 17 demonstration that he did. This is supposed to be a product. But yet that's the Phoenix outside on a 135-inch screen on a 1,000-watt projector 14 feet back. We did this demonstration back to back. So we redid this demonstration on the Phoenix motorized downstairs, and then we did the demonstration of the Phoenix outside on 135 with both Crow screen paints out there right now, blended into the screen at 1,000 lumens at 14 feet back. The very same challenge we gave you that you couldn't complete today. Oh well, that's what you do. Yeah, there is nothing here on this UV mix at all. You don't have nothing here. Why don't you have any demonstrations on this paint? See if something comes up now. We get anything to pull on that thing. This is where we found that the gray primer, everyday gray primer matched this paint. I'm gonna pick some of that at Home Depot too. I don't see a lot of demonstrations. There's the unboxing. I don't see a lot of demonstrations on this so-called UV mix. So this is supposed to be one of your customers testing out your product right now.
Is it the tripod setup?
You know what's funny about this demonstration? The entire demonstration is done in the dark. So this is your hybrid mix screen paint test, somebody testing out your product. How come they're in the dark, Crow? The entire demonstration, literally, I'm looking at from here to here, all the way through, is in the dark. This entire demonstration is literally sitting in the dark. I'm gonna mute this because I don't play people's voices. Look at this. I told you, he coaches his customers to do demonstrations in the dark. Why is that demonstration in the dark? There's not one area in this demonstration with the lights on. If you think I'm joking, look at this. From beginning to end. Look at this. That's the other one. That whole demonstration is literally in the dark. And this is supposed to be your hybrid mix. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Look how dark the environment is. So dark you can't even see the wall. Yeah, okay. That's a fail. Let me see what else we got here. Yeah, that's definitely, there's nothing coming up on this UV mix at all, period. Don't worry, you'll have some demonstrations on the UV mix soon enough. We'll make some for you. Don't worry about that. Yeah, this is cement wall. I haven't seen you do a demonstration on that yet. You still haven't done that demonstration yet. Look at this. Look at the small little cutout that he's doing in his demonstration. That small little cutout screen. Yeah, again, this is why we got to put rules in there talking about 92 inches or bigger. No cookie cutters. Here you go, Crow. This right here is, when I pull up UV mix, this is what comes up. This is our demonstration on your UV mix right here on my screen right here showing your products. Does that look familiar? That's what my screen does to your products every day. That's my screen blending your products. That's a phantom. Let's keep going. Let me see. Put it in. You're not pulling a contrast level. That's pretty bad. This is your product that I'm doing this to. I do this every day to your product. I wash it up every day next to our blackest screen. Let's see what we got going over here. There's the white on white demonstration, black on black demonstration. So that's black fabric, that's black fabric, that's our technology in the middle of the phantom. And right there, Crow, that's your UV mix right there. That's your UV mix leaning against my black screen. That's black vinyl right there. You can't even match the white levels of the phantom. So please, you don't have it. You're not going to make a black screen paint because you can't make one. You don't understand how black technology works. What? Good luck on it. Till then, you need to get that other paint fixed because, like I said, that stuff really does need to be fixed. The other paint is garbage. Man, you just, nothing comes up under your stuff. Really. Let me go over here real quick. UV mix didn't come up. We do a UV mix unboxing. That doesn't come up at all, period. It does come up. We have the UV mix unboxing. Right there. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Let's see if we can pull up. Let's see. Let's go with, I want to go with Crow Screen Paint versus Certified Screens. Crow Screen Paint versus Certified Projection Screens. So let's see if we can bring up. Put down mix. Pros mix. We'll see if we can find any certified projection screens. As I said before, when we start these tests, I will be digging up everything, all your test demonstrations, everything. I'm going to be researching your product now. As I told you before, this is going to be a test that you're going to forget. You don't want this test to come up, Pro. It's going to be bad for you. I'm going to research every demonstration you ever done, and we're going to redo those demonstrations. Now, tomorrow, we're going to start off with the bare silver screen, since we already have your products over here already. And again, like I said, you making these accusations that we're banned. We're not banned. As I showed in the demonstrations, we want your products. We can get your products. And I had the products downstairs. Like I said, a year ago, we went through the incident of him basically pulling down eBay listings and claiming we were banned. We can't buy from him. But yeah, we had the products downstairs, and it's going to repeat itself because the same banned nonsense you're talking about. I'm going to have your products downstairs on the table. I'm going to go upstairs once I have them all completed, and I'm going to order your screen paints again. And I want you to say the word banned to me as I have your products sitting on my kitchen table. So no one's banned from your product. The problem is the fact that you're afraid of something, and we need to know what you're afraid of. So that's what we need to do. Because for a person, I hate to say it, you kind of hate to compare you to this person, but you're hiding your screen paint like Trump is hiding his taxes. Literally, that's how hard you're fighting. That's how hard you're fighting, literally. And that's somebody who has something to really hide at the end of the day, and you're doing that. It's not making you look good at all. You can't claim to be the best if someone wants to test your products out. But like I said, at the end of the day, you want to test everybody else's products out, but no one can test your products out because you have to do it Crow's way. That's the only way. No, Crow, we don't do things like that over here. Your product needs to be properly tested. So let's see. If we have anything coming up with you testing a certified projection screen, let me see. Anything here coming up. We can dig up one video. Let's see. And there's nothing really coming up here at all, period. We have your screen paint there and that one. No, not really. You're not doing a demonstration like that. You want to do? You want to make that a challenge, Crow? 180-inch screen outside. You want to make that a challenge? You won't do that one. That'll be a waste of time. You won't do that one. That's too much for you. There's your product right there of us making your product again. And again, this is supposed to be our black screen, but yet we have your screen outside washing it out. Interesting. That background is supposed to be black, by the way. But I'm not seeing any demonstrations on any certified screens here at all. Let me see. Let me see if we can do Crow versus a Dark Star 9. Let's break it down. See if we can find a Dark Star 9. Let's see. Crow screen paint mix. And the Elite Dark. We need to do that. You better not have done this demonstration on any of the screen paints we have downstairs, because I have a Dark Star 9 downstairs waiting. Dark Star 9. Let me see anything here. Nothing here. Oh, wait, I forgot this one. Here's another box we have, another product we bought from you right here in this box. When you said we were banned, we couldn't buy from you again. Let me see. We have it right over here in the box. Bum 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 bum. Somebody put down good luck. Yeah, we crushed that screen paint on so many levels. It wasn't even funny. With no good luck, that paint was trash. We got. I'm not finding anything here that you did that test on. Let me see. You have one here. Anything here of you testing? Oh, see this right here? That's the silver I'm talking about. That's what you want. If you're going to make that gray screen paint mix, that's what you need right there to do it. You can also do it with some bullseye. So this is where we made the screen paint again in the demonstration. So these are the three things we use. You can use bullseye if you want. If you want that's white paint, it's a reversal. So you can buy the gray bullseye and you can add white paint in there, as in 3 teaspoons of white paint into it. And then you use that Verspair, or whatever it's called. That's what you want to use. See? Comes up. Same thing. That one's easier. Same thing. Comes up the same way. Let me see. Oh, Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. If you want to know how old we go back, I'm doing light gray screen paints right here. There's my video right there. That's me painting the screen in. It's gray, and 8 years ago. Yeah, we were making that screen paint 8 years ago. That's how I know how to make Crow's product, because that's the first product I started making. I didn't start off with black screen paints first. I actually started off with gray screen paint mixes first. That's why I know how his product is made. When I can see the different colors of it, I can tell how many shades of black. I know how to make his product. It's very easy to make. It's an old product. Very, very, very old product. And he's selling you a product that's actually only worth, at the most, probably 50 bucks. That's what it's worth now. So that's me, yeah, painting in a gray screen. Under the company, Digital One Crystal Screen Paint.com. That's my old company. And that's the screen paint we used to make. That's how we know about Crow's product, how it's made and everything. When I tell you that when you see those containers up there, when they show that the black, quarter black, and the large can at the bottom, that's the when you start making screen paint products. If you're selling them, you're going to be making a gallon. You're going to do a huge screen, but most people are going to do 100-inch or 120-inch, and you're going to spend 17 bucks or maybe 19 bucks for a quart of black paint, and the bottom is going to be like probably $23 or $24 for a gallon. That's how you make it. Anytime you see those two stacks like that, you know someone's making screen paint. But yeah, this is what I was making back in the day when I started off my company under Digital and Crystal Screen Paint. And this one right here is one of our beta testers by the name of Zone 708 that was testing out our screen paint here right there under Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. See, I can come and do these streams, and I got video demonstrations to back up everything that I do. There we go. I told you we have beta testers for our products. Showing off our products. And you see how my screen's in the dark? See how it's in the dark right there? Again, like I said, it had limitations. You couldn't produce that in a fully lit environment because the screen would have issues. It would wash out. Same way how Crow did his demonstrations. That's how we were doing our demonstrations in 2014. Same way. That's how I know, by the way, his screen paint, the way it reacts and the way it acts, that's how we know. Because it acts the same way as a Digital One Crystal Screen Paint, a product that was made 8 years ago. There you go. Another demonstration right here. And the little tiny rented room I was in. Look at the color of the paint that I'm actually displaying. That's where I first started off at, right there in that little room, making gray screen paint products. So yes, Crow, we know how to make your screen paints at all. Perfect. I know how to make your products right from the door. I was making your products 7, 8 years ago. We know how to make it. We get it over here. We can reverse engineer all his paint easily because we made it. I know exactly how much light you can have in the environment, because back then, like I said, you couldn't have a lot of light because, like I said, and then at that particular time, to have one lamp in your environment was considered to be good, because most demonstrations that were done on screen paints at that particular time were all done in the dark. That's how they were. So to have one lamp in your environment was considered to be extremely good. Now, no, you shouldn't be doing demonstrations like that. Your screen should not be sitting in the dark. And that's why I know these screens can't pull contrast levels. They can't pull the colors unless you have a high-end projector. That's the only way you're going to be able to pull some somewhat decent colors. You have to rely on the projector's performance. Now see that little bit of light in the environment right there? That right there is what put our screen on the map at that particular time. Yes, 7 years ago. If he had made that screen paint what he has now 7 years ago, he would have made a bundle. A lot of money. Because that kind of paint was very popular at that particular time. Now, no, a gray screen paint is a bottom dollar screen. That's what it is. It's old. But he wants to still market it like it's something brand new, but it's not. Oh, real quick, let me show you something real quick. So remember when I went and showed you the customer demonstration that he displayed that was sitting in the dark? Our customers on our products. That's my 19 Phoenix, by the way. That's the same screen paint that's supposed to be so dark you can barely see it. But yet his customers with a hybrid mix is stuck in the dark. See how the colors pop up? Nice and beautiful with all that window light hitting the screen. But let's go back to this one right here, and let's go back to, let me see. There's no video, there's nothing on the Dark Star 9, so nothing's kind of on the Dark Star 9, so he doesn't have that. So let's go over here. Look at this demonstration right here. As I said before, when they do demonstrations in affiliated environments, always bright colors only, as I showed you in the demonstration where we did my mix. And it's showing how much light is near the window. In the demonstration, as I said before, they will stick to bright colors. Bright colors will fade less in a well-lit environment. As I showed you in the demonstration where we took the My Mix blend, or actually his screen paint at the end of the day after his tutorial video, and did the demonstration. Now, right here, if the screen starts displaying any form of contrast levels, you will start seeing a tannish around the screen. Now keep it to brighter colors, as bright as possible. So let's see if we get any Starfield demonstrations, any OLED horses, any contrast demonstrations, anything that will pop up. Nope, sticking the white levels, no contrast. Where's the Starfield demonstration? No contrast demonstrations at all. None. Not one. And on top of that, keep in mind, he's using his projector right here, which is the P2 projector. Look how close it's sitting from the screen, so there's no distance throw from the screen at all, period. That's one thing you have to worry about with an ultra short throw projector when you do a demonstration. Your distance throw is only about less than a foot away from your screen. Look at the size of the screen too. If you notice, he chose a screen that was nice and small. Keep in mind, when you take an image and you compress it into a small area, not only does it make the image sharper and brighter, this is, I'll tell you, these are the tricks they use. So why didn't you display it on the bigger screen right here? You could have basically did a screen this size, posted it right here. The reason why I did it on this one is because, like I said, smaller screen. So if you take a projector and you push it up close to a screen, number one, the distance throw is going to be much shorter. Then you're going to basically, if the distance throw is much shorter, that's less of a lumen count you're going to lose by the time it makes it from the projector to the screen. That's the first thing you're going to have. When you do a distance throw outside at 14 to 13 to 14 feet at 1,000 lumens, Outside, you no longer have 1,000 lumens by the time it makes contact with the screen. You're going to have way less than that. Even outside at nighttime, there's actually more ambient light than there is actually inside of your home, believe it or not, but it's actually true. But when we do the screens outside in the daytime, keep in mind a projector of 1,000 lumens that's traveling from 14 feet, there's nothing left before it makes it to the screen. And the screen being jet black, it's going to have to be to produce a high enough white level to be to produce a bright enough image for you to see the image come back at you. This is why this demonstration is considered to be a fail and a cheat. Number one, as I said before, they'll stick to nice bright colors. Number two, you're using an ultra short throw projector, which means you're sitting not that far from your screen. And number three, look at the size of your screen. This is a compressed image into a little small square box, which means your pixels are going to be tighter together, which means you're going to be able to produce a much more brighter image, and the fade is going to be less due to the fact that your projector is sitting close to the screen and the size of your screen. The bigger you make your screen, that means your pixelations are going to have to expand, which means that could cause deterioration to the pixels, and that could cause your image to become distorted or blurry around the edges. There you go. Crow, you need to crack books, really, seriously. That's a fail. That demonstration is fail. If you wanted that demonstration to go right, you should have did this whole entire screen. You should have brought your projector back right to where your windows are at, and then you should have displayed it. And not only display color, but you should have displayed contrast levels also. As I said before, any gray screen will have the ability to pull bright colors. You have to do the opposite. You should be showing demonstrations of showing contrast levels, as when we show our black screens, we always display white levels. Yeah, like I did today when I was throwing a t-shirt at a screen, basically on a 1,000 lumen projector at 14 feet back. But as you can see in the demonstration, he didn't display any form of contrast levels whatsoever. So, failed demonstration, buddy. So I can come in and break your demonstrations down easy. No star field, nothing at all whatsoever. Okay. Meanwhile, there's my demonstration of my screen outside in a fully lit environment at 14 feet back. And my screen size is 92 inches. Let's keep going here. All right, this is the one he did for a customer. Never displayed the screen at all. Painted the screen, never displayed the screen. You got to do better than this, man, in these demonstrations. This is really weak. Let me see what else we got going on in here. New weak demonstrations. Oh, Crow's got a car. Good to know. That's one thing with snatching a lawsuit. Probably won't get anything for it. It's probably not worth nothing. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what else you got here. Customer's demonstration right here. Let's see the customer's demo. Let's see in the demonstration you just displayed on your projector if the customer is going to get the exact same screen that you're going to be to display. Now right there, there's your problem right there. See the hair where the boy's hair is at? Completely washed out. This is all faded out right here. That's gone. That discoloration right there. The hallway, discoloration. We're going to break all this down, Crow. You're not going to like it, but I'm going to break it down for you. Then we're going to redo your demonstrations. This is for mine. These are Disney movies. Disney movies are always oversaturated with color. So we all know that. The fact that you're not seeing this right here, that this is all washed out, that's the first sign that the screen projector is having problems. So let me get this straight. You can show this demonstration in your environment and it looks great, but how come it doesn't look great in the customers and you're both using the same paint? Maybe it's because you're using a better projector than him. So at the end of the day, your projector basically is doing all the work. Now, if you started off with a low-grade projector like some of the projectors we have around here, then, a customer can come in and go, I can afford that one. I can afford that one because all my projectors, you can get them on eBay for pretty much next to nothing. But what you're using is you need the projector to be able to produce that image. So let's keep going through the video real quick. Washed out right here. Seriously discoloration. Can't see the back. All this is washed out right here. Completely washed out. The only way the customer is going to be able to get a good image off of this, he's going to have to spend some money for a projector. In order for him to be able to pick up Crow's exact image, he's going to have to buy the same projector or better. Because there's no way in the world you're going to sit there and say, hey, I got a 4K projector right here. I'm using in my demonstrations at around $50,000. But if you have a freaking $3,000 projector or a $5,000 projector, you're going to have the same thing as a $50,000 projector. Don't work that way. Let's keep going. Washed out again. The dog is supposed to be blue in this video. As you can see, completely washed out here, here, and all around here is completely washed out. Background, move this finger out of the way. Right there, see where the carpet's at? Completely washed out. All this is washed out. As you can see that tannish around the screen? That's the first thing. Screens start having problems. When they can't pick up a level, they start washing out. Wash out right here. All this is completely washed out. There's the leisure projector. Completely washed out. All this is supposed to be standing out. You should be seeing all this detail pushed through the screen. This should look realistic, like a plasma TV. That's how it should look in a fully lit environment. All this is washed out. You can't see the detail in the background. All that's supposed to stand out. You're supposed to see the wood grain in the background. All this is supposed to stand out. It should never look like this. This is pretty bad. Look over top the dog. This dog is blue, mine. This is a blue dog. You can't see any of this at all. This is all completely washed out. Yeah, that's bad. That is really bad. Let me show you something, Crow. This right here is a customized 235.1 black screen. This is an old technology. Fully lit environment. This is the kind of stuff that I build. Oh, Crowboy, do you know I build stuff like this? Oh yeah, all the time. I built 235.1s left and right. You know how long I've been developing black technology? Oh yeah. That's a 158-inch black 235.1 that I built. It has speakers actually built integrated into it. There is the 235.1 setting on my projector, and this is the image that I pull up in a fully lit environment. You see how beautiful that looks? Oh, by the way, the projector is 720p in that demonstration. I got tons of videos like this. That's how your image is supposed to come up. It's supposed to make the screen look realistic. Oh man, here it comes again. Every time I look at a 235.1 screen, I'm thinking, I'm gonna get me another 235.1. I've had 4 or 5 of these screens already. And every time I get one, the first thing I do is I don't keep it. Because I can't watch everything off of 235.1. It is a dedicated screen. A very serious dedicated screen. All right, so I can see customer's demonstration. That's a complete fail right there. Let's see what else we got over in here. We don't mind this stuff right here because he's a child. That's what he does best. You got a lot of pictures of me, Crow. Are you attracted to me? Because you have a lot of pictures. I don't have any pictures of you in my account at all, period. You got a lot of pictures of me. So let's see. He also made an accusation that our screen paint doesn't work on 4K projectors. We had a dedicated screen paint designed for our projectors, which actually was black. All right, here we go. We got a request for CinemaVax versus, this is supposed to be our Phoenix. We have this here, D5K. Nothing new. We already have those. We did these on these tests already. Yeah, your products don't work, man. But like I said, if his products work, he wouldn't fight so hard. Let's go check out something really quick. So tomorrow we're going to go pick up the Bear Silver Screen Paint. We're going to do the demonstration of the personal mix versus the Bear Silver Screen. That's what we're going to do next. That's going to be our test for tomorrow. And look, no freaking refund. So we'll put a demonstration. We're going to have the hybrid mix here tomorrow. Keep in mind, Crow, just to let you know, thank you for basically honoring your agreement and letting the order go through and not being a coward, for being a man once in your life, which is good. Now, here's the thing. Don't sit on the order, because if you sit on the order, it's going to show at the end of the day that you're stalling. And keep in mind, I have a PayPal business account. I can go and get my money back on my account just like that, easily. All right. So I've been with PayPal for over 12 years. Very easy to get my money back on my account. And then I'll file a fraud charge against you. So you don't want to go down that route. So what you want to do, and I'll post it, I'll have to basically file a fraud charge against you because you steal money from your customers. And you don't want that kind of publicity. So like I said, I'll give you about 3 days before I receive a tracking number, and then we'll go from there. We're going to keep documenting how long it takes for him to send out an order, if he's going to stall on it, or maybe he just needs the money. Who knows? You know what I mean? So anyway, we'll do that. And then let's see, once it gets here, we'll start doing some testing on it. So, but tomorrow we're going to do the bare silver screen. No, we'll get the bare silver screen. We'll get the bare silver screen tomorrow, and we'll get the we need the bare silver screen, and we need a couple of other screen paint products to do that demonstration. Till then, let's go outside because right now my projector is still outside running with Crow's screen paint laying against it. I'm gonna leave you guys here for a minute. I'll be back. Hey, Crow, what's going on with your screen over there? I mean, that's my black screen, right, ain't it? Yeah, it is my black screen. Black screen. 1,000 lumen projector. Yeah, so much for our screen paint's coming up dark. So at the end of the day, Crow didn't complete the challenge. Crow failed the challenge. And mind, this is one of our basic demonstrations for our screens to be the pass to get their labels. And you couldn't pass that. But tomorrow, we are going to be up. I got to pack up these orders real quick for my customers. We're going to pick up some bare silver screen tomorrow. And we're going to do that demonstration against the personal mix. There's your personal mix right there. Bare silver screen test tomorrow. And this one is going to be black and white paint test tomorrow. Do that. I need me a big screen upstairs too to do that demonstration. You didn't do too well today, my man. You did pretty bad. You didn't complete the challenge. From judging what I've seen on your demonstration by your video demonstrations, you do the same thing. Demonstrations are always done in fully lit environments with colors. You don't do any contrast demonstration. If you do them in the dark, there's no certified demonstrations on your channel whatsoever. Your customer demonstrations suck, and they do. Washed out images, demonstrations done in the dark, not good at all. Poorly done. We were able to come in and do demonstrations against our physics technology and blow your screen paint out of the water. We did the basic challenge outside on both screens and was able to be able to produce not only our images outside on snow levels, but we're able to blow your product out at the same time on both screens with no problem. And tomorrow, I'm going to go over to Home Depot, pick up some bare silver screen, and we're going to do that demonstration that you did, piece by piece. We're going to do that demonstration. We're going to break it down and show the bare silver screen. If we can see a difference between that professional mix or personal mix versus the bare silver screen at 13 feet back. Let's see if we see a difference. Do the exact same demonstration. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to reverse engineer that paint, make it better, and post it on our website, wherever wants it. I'm going to develop a screen paint that's going to beat your own paint tomorrow. Everyone that comes through here, I'm going to reverse engineer it, make it better than what it is, and use it to beat your own product. It'll be to do some of the tests that our products can do. Maybe. Maybe. And then I'll give out the ingredients and how it's made. You deserve it. You don't need to make screen paint anymore. You don't even pass your demonstrations right. Customer demonstrations were horrible. Absolutely horrible. Washed out images. How come they don't look the same like in your demonstrations? Why is that? When a customer showed the demonstration of my screen in a fully lit environment, it's the same thing. My screen's performing the same way over here. All my customer demonstration matches our demonstrations, but with your demonstration, with your customers, they don't. Well, the ones in the dark do. And I'm going to show you how to make this. We're going to use this tutorial video. Now, keep in mind, when we make these screen paints, we'll be using Crow's tutorial videos to do this. All right, so we're going to follow the black and white mixtures. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do some with 2 tablespoons. Let me get ready for this too. We need 2 tablespoons. I have a tablespoon right here. Add one for tablespoons. Okay. Let's see. If not, you can buy one. Actually, we do have something for tablespoons. Yeah, I'm gonna make your product tomorrow. I'm going to make the same thing you made. Here we go. This is what we need. We need a tablespoon. Let me see. That's one. Yep, that's a tablespoon right there. This is perfect. I'm gonna take this one right here. I'm gonna start getting set up for tomorrow for this. There we go. There we go. So I'm using your demonstration, right? And I need a couple of clean containers. Let's see. 1 teaspoon, tablespoon. All right. We should be good tomorrow. Notice I got that tablespoon here for the demonstration. I'll just stay with me for a while. I got a little more time in my day. I'm not done yet. I'm going to basically wrap up a few orders real quick, get them ready for tomorrow. Think about that. All in the same day. Blow out your product. Freaking destroy you in a freaking challenge on both screens. Brand it in your screen paint. One on your YouTube channel debunked a ton of your videos. Showed you where you're afraid of us because you basically cancel products left and right. And then that whole claim about banning us. Yeah, that's not going to work, buddy. We got your products here right now. This is why we're going to be, and this, mind you, this is the paint I showed you in the package. Basically, they got paint spilled all over it. Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, right there. And you can watch me pack orders up. said, you're on risk. You want to buy that stuff, right? That's your own problem. But at the end of the day, that stuff don't work. Let's go. And the reason why your product don't work, and I'll tell you why. That's why you're going to work a 9 to 5, and I'm doing this because this is a company. When you have a company, you run a company. I don't work any other job but this company right here. How I pay for my house, toys, things I want to have. Yeah, this pays for that. So keep in mind, like I said, that's what you call a company. That job. Freaking stuff didn't even work. Stuff didn't even freaking work. Same thing every time. Never works. The product never freaking works. Same thing. Nothing changes. It's always the same thing. Your products never ever work. Get them down here, it's the same stuff. Imagine if it didn't want to work, so screen paint stuff perfectly with no problem whatsoever. Let me see. We got a box for this. What's this one, baby? What is this one? This is a medium box, right? It's a medium. Yeah, man. This stuff doesn't work, man. At the end of the day, I try to be a little professional about it, but man, who could be professional about some of the stuff that you do on a day-to-day basis, man? Mental. On the day-to-day, the stuff that you do, man, is just freaking nuts, though. Can't even back your own product up. That's what makes it sad. And if he cancels the order, at the end of the day, I'll post it that he canceled. We'll print it out again, as we always do. Now, Carl, let me show you something real quick so you can learn something. Next time you ship a container to a customer that looks like this is bad. He had one little piece of tape over the top. That was it. And this thing leaked paint all in that. Now, mind, this was a customer. You didn't know who it was that was buying that product at the end of the day. So when that person got that product, it was paint all inside. You got to make sure when you tape them up, and you can watch my tutorial video, when you tape them up, you want to make sure that tape is right along the edges. You want to use a heat gun to get right up under the cap so that way it seals nice and tight. If you want to follow me, if you want to take my advice. Like I said, they don't work. They never work at all. But tomorrow we'll get a chance to see how close you come to that bear. But man, I want to see that silver screen. I want to see how close you come to that silver screen. Where did you come from? Now, for the customer who's getting the projector from me, don't worry about that. I'm shipping it out tomorrow, so you're good to go. You'll have it before Halloween, so you'll be good to go. Don't worry, I got you. So I got a customer who needed a projector really bad, and it's for something event they're doing for kids, and I gave him one of my crispy projectors. Gave him a full 1080p crispy projector to help him out. I gave him a discount on the paint. You know, I don't celebrate that, but they're doing something, so I got a problem. Right now, the orders Right now, we're getting out right now are these right here. We're taking care of those. These 10 screens right here, I got to do on Tuesday. So that is another whole setup right there. So that's 10 of our gamer screens right here that somebody ordered, 10 of these. And of course, they come with free LED lights, so we had to order bulk of LED lights with them. So that's going to be a whole crazy job by itself. Well, what's up, Taco? All right, we got 2 gallons of black. But yeah, all jokes aside, this product doesn't work. It doesn't. And like I said, if you can back your product up 100% as he claims he can, then, you know, he should have no problem with anybody testing his product. But if you're going to talk trash about what we do over here, then you know what? Be prepared. We're going to basically come after your product and we're going to run the tests. But if you have confidence, have all this confidence in your product being able to work, then I don't know why you should be canceling orders to begin with and making up excuses. So that's all he does is make excuses. He can't back his product. That's why that's why he has a nickname, the Cancel King. That's his name, his nickname. Because he can't back up his work. But it doesn't make a difference. Like I said, we'll have it down here and we'll start the testing. And that way, we'll be good to go. I can't wait to get this bare silver screen because I want to see. I forgot I didn't even think about that when I was looking at the paint. And I was like, wait a minute, he did bare silver screen versus the personal. He had the personal downstairs. I could have did that a long time ago. So I'm gonna pick up some of that tomorrow. I'm just gonna get a gallon of it because I want to make some other stuff with it too. So I'm just gonna grab a gallon of it. It's on the right side of this. Nope, that's on the wrong side. That's on the right side. Nope, that's the right side. So I got some of these orders going to be going out today. We're going out tomorrow. Well, I guess we're going to tomorrow, and the rest will be going out on the we'll be doing the rest of them on the 26th. So that's when the rest of the stuff drops. And for that, you got enough food, buddy? Okay, you're good. Saying somebody can't back up their work. Can't back it up. Want to make 100,000 excuses why they can't back it up. Now, if you notice that when he did his demonstration again, we gave him another challenge. He didn't basically do another demonstration of taking, oh, this is a black screen versus their screen. No, he didn't do that demonstration. We added the daylight some on that one. Can't do that. Once you take a screen and you do a black on black demonstration, you show how your screens are putting up white levels that high that you can literally throw black screens against it and still produce. When you take that white screen and bring it down and bring it back up, no, he can't do that again. So then he just resorts to, oh, I can make his black product. It's not a problem at all. Go ahead, make the black product and remind you when you do it. Matter of fact, I'll do a challenge on a test per test. We'll run all the tests all over again on a black Phoenix, and I want you to match every last one of them live on your black screen paint product. Anytime, just let me know. Let me know anytime you want to do that challenge, let me know. That's done. Let me see. We need At the end of the day, that's why I told you he doesn't make any money on screen paints. That's why he don't sell gallons. The reason why he doesn't sell gallons is because he wouldn't make any money. That's why you never see a gallon from him. You never see 2 or 3 gallons from him. Can't do that. Because what he's charging for a quart, he cannot charge any more than that. Gallons would cost him too much profit. As a matter of fact, you know what? Once we get the bare super screen down here, and we're gonna make our ingredients. We're gonna put it out, post our ingredients on how we're making this stuff. We can challenge him to make the ingredients himself. So, Crow, what you could do is tomorrow when we start making these different variants of screen paint products using bare silver screen and black paint, what if you want to do, you could basically do demonstrations also showing your products, showing that they have nothing to do with the products we're making over here. But I don't think he's going to do that demonstration either. Because it may come too close to the screen. That could be a problem also, so I don't know. But, you know, we'll see tomorrow. Let me see, this one's good. Oh shoot, it's a dryer. I figure, because I can't do a chip out day tomorrow, I gotta do it tomorrow morning to get this done out the door and get ready to get to Home Depot so I can go pick up this paint. So we can get that started on that demonstration right there tomorrow. First thing tomorrow morning, we're gonna start on that demonstration right from the door. The minute I come in, we're gonna get everything set up. I'm gonna get the plastic put up and we're gonna start doing the demonstration of making a screen paint product. I'm gonna write everything down as we do it. Well, I don't have to write anything down. This should be pretty easy to do. I don't write anything down. There's a knife here. Oh, no, that's not it. No. All right. this is the, let me see. Wait, I take one of these boxes there. Oh, here it is, right here. Man, already had it already taped up. Oh. Okay, good. I need a knife for this one. I already had this box already taped up. I forgot I did this one ahead of time. I was like, wait, I'm missing a label here. Let me see. Where is my knife at? I just had, remember your knife. Oh, here it is. Yeah, over here. Okay, let me see. This one's done. And we have. Wait a minute. It just dawned on me a couple minutes ago. When he sat there and said that he banned me because I was talking trash about his product, I've been talking trash about your product. I was talking trash about your product the first time we got it down, it was 3 years ago. You know how you feel. I don't know how I feel about your product. It's garbage. It is. Oh, man, yeah. Understandable. Hey, by the way, that's a Christie projector. That projector is expensive. They're hard to come by. I paid about $250 for that projector. Been trying to get another one for it, but I don't use it because I got a bunch of projectors in the house. But this is for a charity group. They do. They're going to do a haunted house display, so we gave them a really good discount on the invisible technology. Didn't have a really good projector, so projector I wasn't using, which is actually one of the projectors that's actually hard for me to get. But you know, I got plenty of projectors. I need another projector like I need another hole in the head. So, give them a nice one here for them. Now what you're doing with the spray paint, they're designing a hologram kind of a screen for their haunted house. Keep in mind you can't do that with a gray screen paint product because, again, you have to make the visual effect look real. So when you have ghosts coming out from the screen, it's better if you have a black background to cloak that into the environment. And since that screen is designed to absorb light, that means it can have flashing lights, whatever, it's not going to affect the screen. Let me see. Let me show you a little trick. So pretty much, you don't want to cut it too far down, but just enough. So say if you can't find the right box, when you're shipping something out, they're going to charge you for the height of the box. I'm not worried about the weight, but they're going to charge you for the height of the box. I need another one of them. I just got a medium. Is there a medium one there around here somewhere? Let me see. Medium. Okay. Pour me some more boxes. Here. That's how you compact a box. That way, when you ship out a box, sometimes you may have a little gap room in there. Make sure everything's packed in pretty well. But you might have a little gap room in there, and sometimes you can basically shrink the box a little bit, so that we don't pay a lot of money for the shipping charge, because it can be a bit pricey sometimes. That's why I put the cardboard in there, and I padded the screen and padded the lens so the lens doesn't get damaged. Wall with tape. right, Taku. Ooh, man, that made my ears ring a little. Yep. Almost done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically put this down for a signature confirmed, have it marked fragile, and have insurance dropped on it. So that way it doesn't get busted up or whatever happens. But if it does get busted up and in the shipping, which I hope it doesn't, I'll put some insurance on it. And then at least whatever happens, maybe I can send them down another projector. I want to make sure it gets there before Halloween. So it should be okay. Nothing should happen to it. I packed it pretty well. So it should be good to go. But just in case, put a little insurance on it, and then basically put on fragile, that way it doesn't get messed up. I have to pay a little extra for it to make sure that it doesn't go through that. So that's for the customer right there. So every once in a while, like I said, I don't give out my projectors, especially Chrissy's. Those are my favorite projectors. I don't give those out, but this is for something that they're doing really nice for the kids and everything. And I thought, why not? The projector they're using, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be powerful enough for what they want to do, and that's going to do the job for them perfectly. So now I just have to get squared away these orders right here. These have to be done, and I have to knock out 10 of the gamer screens, and I'm finished. Whew. I have all that done on all that'll be finished up on next week. So tomorrow, let me see. We got them all set up. I gotta figure out how many. Let me see. This is one big box. So let me see how many gamer screens are we gonna take in one box. Let me see something. I need some more large boxes. This is not enough. Pretty sure I ordered more large boxes. Let me see how many of these we can pack in here. Alright. Oh, that's another order. Alright, let's see. This guy's down here. Oh, missing a box. The box missing. Oh, this one's missing. Okay. Missing the box. Alright. Let me see. How many of these are going to be to fit in here? One, two, three, four. That's fourth. Here. And then, no, this is going to fit these in here. I'm going to get one for that. There. Maybe another one in there. Do I have any more? Here are these. These are mediums. Mediums. Could have more large boxes. I had a big order too. Hold on. I know I got more large boxes. I'm gonna check the other area. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hola. Always keep stack. Boom, these boxes around because, like I said, the ship out a lot. Mind you, I only the ship out dates. I try to get if I get dates orders in, I don't record all my ship out dates. So the main ones I ship out on Saturdays, I do those. But sometimes we orders are coming on Monday or Tuesday. Or I can have an order that may come in on a Wednesday. It could be for 80 gallons, it could be for 50 gallons, it could be for 10 gallons, it could be for 5 gallons. I don't record those dates. Those are the things I just get done, get them out of the way. So that way those orders don't back up into the other orders I had. Because the last time I got hit with that overflow of orders, and I didn't even have a mixer downstairs. I did it all by hand. I had 30 orders from the customers. I had 24 gallons from the contract. It was a mess. So I got it all done. But man, I had to do all that by hand. I said, never again. Went down there and got myself a good mixer to mix all my products now. I can make it 5-10 gallons at a time. And I make sure I get plenty of boxes on hand because I went through that nightmare too with a bunch of orders. So we know we can get in here to be sure. Let me see. I'm gonna have to ship. We can get this in a box. So that's done right there. Just want to know how many of these. I got to do 10 of these screens on. I have to do 10 of these screens on Tuesday to make sure I have enough to be able to get this order out. And we'll have to send a separate box for the lights. So these right here are the $180 blackout cloth projection screens. Somebody came in and ordered 10 of them. So I want to see how many boxes. I think we're going to need 2 boxes for that. I'll put this down here so I can use these later on. I don't need any more mediums down here. I got enough mediums down here. So I'll put it somewhere else. I'll put these down here like this. Alright, so now I got other boxes for that one. Perfect. Whew. Oh shoot, I just thought about something. While I'm down there at Home Depot, I'm gonna get some of that plastic cardboard. I think it's 4x8. I'm gonna make myself a wallpaper projection screen using the Phantom. Cause man, that's gonna be a heck of a lot easier than me carrying up the 92-inch to do demonstrations. I could just keep that one out there for the winter time and just get me a 92-inch surface, paint that 4x8. I could do 235.1 off that because it'd be 4x8, and just Velcro it right here in the doorway. Oh heck yes! Shoot, might as well while I'm down there. I've been trying to get one of those, trying to get that surface for the longest time, and every place I've been going to, they've been charging me an arm and a leg. I went to Uline, and Uline wants to charge me $300 for 10 of them, which I don't need 10, I just need one. And if I go to Home Depot wants them for like 13 bucks a piece for one. I used to be just walking there and just grab one before COVID, but you know, I'm fully vaccinated, so I'm going there and get me one of them bad boys. Do me a screen tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, get up tomorrow morning, get me a bowl of cereal, watch some cartoons. All this will be done already. And then I'm just going to go down to Home Depot. I'm going to pick up the bare silver screen. Come back. I don't know which one I'm going to do the test first. I'm going to paint my screen in first. I got enough paint left over. Let me see if I got enough left over to do my screen first. Yeah, I got enough. I got barely had enough to be able to paint my screen. So I'm going to paint my screen tomorrow. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing my wallpaper screen tomorrow, and we're going to do the crow's test tomorrow. His screen paint tomorrow with the bare silver screen. All right, I got to get out of here. I got things to do. I know I got a lot of hate on this video, but at the end of the day, don't care. Like I said, his products are fake, and it is what it is. Didn't do the challenges, didn't do the tests, and chances are my money's back on my account. So, whatever. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to be doing some tests. The bare silver screen. We're going to be making several different forms of screen paint mixes. And I'm going to show you exactly that all this stuff is going to match this product that we have over here and match the demonstrations at the same time. Got to go, and God bless.